Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Week 2 of the NFL concluded with a doubleheader on Monday Night Football. The first game saw former Buckeye quarterback C.J. Stroud and his Houston Texans host Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The game was close throughout the night, but ended with Bucs running back Rashi Rice scoring the game-winning touchdown with 6 seconds left on the clock to put Tampa Bay up 20-19. The other Monday Night Football game was not as close, as the Chargers controlled most of this game and beat the Las Vegas Raiders 20-9. And finally, the Cincinnati Reds were in action last night. They beat the St. Louis Cardinals 11-6 and sit 2 games back of a wild card spot. This update was sponsored by The Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. Together to serve you better. Scheduled today at thewaterworks.com. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Half-yard receiving prop, that was a loss. Emeka Egbuka, again, he had a touchdown early on for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in this one. He doesn't come close to his 54.5 receiving yard prop. And Ladd McConkey had 3 catches in the first quarter for the Chargers. He doesn't come close to his 73.5 yard receiving prop. So all 3 of those receiving yard props went by the wayside. 1-4 for me, 1-0 for Pete the Body. We got baseball coming up today. We got the WNBA playoffs resuming today. I got 2 picks. And you know what? I'll let Pete go first because I'm tailing. I am straight up tailing one of his picks. He mentioned it to me in one of the breaks earlier on in the show, and I love the thinking behind it. I am fully on board. So, Pete, why don't you go ahead and do the honors here?
Okay, Phillies and Dodgers. The Phillies just won the National League East and probably had a good time last night in L.A., so I am expecting a complete hangover, literally and figuratively, from the Phillies. So I'm taking the Dodgers on the money line, -123, with Ohtani on the mound against Sanchez. I can see a lot of tired bodies, or maybe bodies that are resting for the Phillies. The Phillies have the second seed in the NL and have a 5.5 game lead over the Dodgers for the 3rd seed. So I don't think it's really a matter of 1 and 2 for them. I think it's more of a matter of dropping to 3. No one wants to drop to 3 and then have to deal with the wild card round. So they have an easy schedule on the rest of the way. I can see this being a rest night / take it easy night, hopefully, for the Phillies and for us. So Dodgers -123, and then I'm also going to take the Brewers -1.5 with Freddie Peralta on the mound, who's been very good this year, against the Angels, -121.
Yeah, and not only the Angels going up against, just had it here, Caden Dana. Caden Dana. He's a 21-year-old. He's actually from New Jersey, Pete. I didn't know this. He went to Don Bosco and Ramsey.
Oh, really?
He's from Warwick, New York. Isn't that where D.A. lives?
Yes, Mr. Mendelar.
How about, all right, so we got a Warwick native, 21-year-old. A lot of promise for Caden Dana, but at least so far in this season, since he got brought up, 0-1 with a 6.32 ERA. So you would think the Brewers can take advantage of the hapless Angels, who we were wondering in one of the previous breaks how Perry Minasian still has a job, because they are once again on their way to another sub-75 win season. All right, I'm tailing Pete with the Dodgers. I love it. I love the thinking behind it. Phillies were popping champagne, going nuts, celebrating winning the NL East. Now, it's a 7 o'clock game in Los Angeles. It's basically the same time that the game last night was, but it was a bit of a late finish. Went to extra innings. Phillies win it. They win the NL East. Popping champagne. They're all drunk. They're hungover. Now they got to go face Ohtani tomorrow night. I agree with Pete. Give me the Dodgers on the money line. Maybe a little bit of a ladder there as well. Dodgers -1.5. Dodgers -2.5 if you're feeling frisky. And then I do like the Brewers, but I'm going to stay away from just basically copying your picks here, Pete. Since you're riding the hot hand right now, I'm going to go Yankees -1.5 against the Twins. Now, the Twins shut them out yesterday, 7-0, but I mentioned what the Yankees' record is against the Twins since 2002. Since 2002, the Yankees have obliterated the Minnesota Twins. 123-45. That's not a typo. That is not a typo. The Yankees own the Twins. So you know what? Every now and then you're going to lose. But Cam Schlittler on the mound for the Yanks. He has been really, really good as of lately. Cam Schlittler, in his last 7 starts, he's got an ERA of 2.23. And he's got 42 strikeouts and 36 1/3 innings. The kid has been nails. He's been phenomenal. And on the road, 4 starts on the road this year, a 1.99 ERA. Going up against Zebby Matthews for the Minnesota Twins. His last 7 starts, he's got a 4.50 ERA. On the season, he's got an ERA north of 5. And so I'm expecting the Yankees to bounce back, take care of business, crush the Twins like they usually do, and win this game by at least 2 runs on the road. 888-710-4476. So there you go. Pete's going Dodgers and Brewers on the run line. I'm going Dodgers money line, Yankees on the run line. Let's finish up with your phone calls here. Let's go to Sam, who's in Delaware, next up on the Pat Boyle Show. Sam, what's going on, man?
Hey, why are the Kansas City football team, why are they upset that Rashi's in jail? He broke the law. He broke a vehicular law. He was drag racing on a public street. Some people got hurt. Wasn't there an accident? Nobody died. Otherwise, he'd be like Rugg. But why are they acting like he's being unjustly jailed?
Yeah, and Sam, you're talking about them wearing wearing shirts that says "Free 4" before their game,
right,
with the picture of Rashi Rice on the shirt. They're supporting their teammate, which I can understand, but it's not a good look considering he was clocked at going 119 miles per hour when he got into that multiple car accident and then fled the scene. So I think he was. He pled guilty to 2 third-degree felony charges, came to a $1 million settlement with 2 of the crash victims, may still have more legal challenges. I think he was lucky to get a 6-game suspension by the National Football League. That's not a good look for the Chiefs, but again, they're doing it to support their teammate, but either way, not a good look in my opinion.
Thank you.
You got it, Sam. You got it. Yeah, we had talked about that before. I talked about Jalen Carter, talked about some other off-the-field incidents as well. I try to always make sure that I bring that to your guys' attention when stuff like that happens, because sometimes it isn't just about breaking down the X's and the O's. It goes beyond that. Let's finish up with some of your tweets here. We got about a minute left to go. We've got Mac and Bear, Delaware. Morning, guys. Pat, it is always an honor to talk to the Canadian Bacon champion of the world. Oh, no problem. Honor is mine. Quick fantasy question. Brian Thomas Jr., keep or trade? Also, bold prediction, the Texans will be 0-3 this weekend. I don't think it's that bold. The Jaguars are favored. Pete, would you like to take a stab at what the spread is exactly between the Jaguars and the Texans Sunday afternoon in Duval?
Plus 3.5.
For the Texans?
Yeah.
No, it's close to a pick 'em. Jaguars are favored by 1.5.
Oh, wow, okay.
So 1.5, but they are favored. And I said I would say you keep Brian Thomas Jr. for now. As bad as he looked on Sunday, and he looked bad, dropping footballs, literally looked like he was scared of contact. He still has the numbers from last year to back it up. I wouldn't give up on him yet. I wouldn't give up on him just yet. And also, I had somebody tweeting about me about what the Bengals should do trading for a quarterback. Don't worry, we got a jam-packed show tomorrow. We'll look at the Bengals trade options for quarterback, the quarterback injury panic meter, quarterback rankings. We'll bring out a brand new segment called 32 and Stu, and Andrew Bogish will be back for what we're calling the Vegas Hangover Draft. It's all coming up tomorrow on the Pat Boyle Show.
With Robinhood, not only can you trade individual stocks and ETFs, you can also seamlessly buy and sell crypto at low costs. Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with the Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.
Hey, want to hear something great? Right now at Wendy's, you can get 2 of the #1 selling bacon cheeseburger in all fast food, the JBC, plus medium fries and a medium soft drink for just $8. Want to hear something else great? Double the burger means double the bacon. Now that's a game changer. 2 of the #1 bacon cheeseburgers with fries and a drink for just $8. Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Request $8 JBC meal deal to obtain discount. Individual items.
Other stations in town have started using AI voices. It's because they're cheap and they think you're stupid. Well, we may think you're stupid, but we don't think you're cheap, damn it. We're live and local with real people. The Fan, Ohio's real human destination.
Enjoy hot deals on Meyer brand family favorite must-haves all season long. Save on back-to-school lunch basics like Meyer peanut butter, grape jelly, and round top bread, just $1.39 each. Meyer disinfectant wipes are just $2.99, and a Meyer facial tissue 4-pack is only $4.99. Saving a good deal more on your favorite Meyer brand must-haves is a good deal better all season long. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meyer app.
Wow, that nagging joint pain. You know the one. Sometimes it's from maybe years of hard work. Sometimes it's just an old injury that never healed right. I know I've got plenty of those. Either way, it's been calling the shots in your life for far too long. But that stops right now. Hey, Bobby Carpenter here in QC Kinetics is here in Columbus to flip the script. Dr. Wolkoff and his team are going to use regenerative medicine, just like I got, advanced cellular treatments that will help your body heal itself. It's going to restore the damaged tissues. It's not a cover-up for it. It's not pills. It's not scalpels. It's long-term lasting relief. So you don't have to operate your life around the pain anymore. QC Kinetics, no surgery, no drugs, no downtime. Just smarter and natural ways to heal your body. Make sure you bring your MRI, bring your x-rays. They'll tell you if you're a good candidate. The consultation is free. So just call QC Kinetics at 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. Or visit them at qckinetics.com/Columbus.
Get the last roof you'll ever need with steel roofing from Menards. Steel roofing is durable, offering your home the best protection against wind, hail, and fire. Choose from 29 stylish colors to enhance the appearance of your home. Available in cut-to-your-length panels that cover a large area quickly for fast installation. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for more great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Matty Ice here from McDaniel GM Superstore in Marion. I recently bought a brand new Chevy Trax for McDaniel GM Superstore. It was by far the best car purchase I have ever made. And right now you can get a 2025 Trax at McDaniel GM Superstore for as low as $21,995. And with over 40 in stock, you know you'll find the perfect one for you. They're just a short drive north off Route 23 in Marion, or you can visit McDanielGMSuperstore.com. McDaniel GM Superstore, where great deals meet a century of trust. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
With Amazon Business, smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast. Free up your teams and focus on your future. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. Whether it's a long day on your feet, a demanding workout, or everyday aches and pains, you need relief that can keep up when pain persists. Aleve is here for you with longer-lasting body pain relief compared to leading OTC-branded pain relievers. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios. Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com. This is WBNS-FM HD1 Columbus, Ohio sports destination.
Good morning. I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Week 2 of the NFL concluded with a doubleheader on Monday Night Football. The first game saw former Buckeye quarterback C.J. Stroud and his Houston Texans host Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The game was close throughout the night, but ended with Bucs running back Rashi Rice scoring the game-winning touchdown with 6 seconds left on the clock to put Tampa Bay up 20-19. The other Monday Night Football game was not as close, as the Chargers controlled most of this game and beat the Las Vegas Raiders 20-9. And finally, the Cincinnati Reds were in action last night. They beat the St. Louis Cardinals 11-6 and sit 2 games back of a wild card spot. This update was sponsored by The Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. Together to serve you better. Scheduled today at thewaterworks.com. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Good morning, Columbus.
Joe, that ain't even good enough. Come on, Joe.
Wait, no! Not this one!
Frizzle F tight, F fly, pass 37 punch, waggle, help, baby dizzy, X fan on the turbo.
Thank you, baby.
Football, man.
It's time to listen to a bald, fat loudmouth.
Mr. T-Bone.
And a former football player.
And that ball intercepted by Tyvis, pal.
Wow, no radio station has ever done that before.
Did it work for those people?
No, it never does. But it might work for us.
Welcome to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Good morning. I'm T-Bone. He's Tyvis. Hello, Tyvis.
Good morning, Mr. T-Bone.
Good morning. So yesterday, if you were listening to the radio station at all, there's a lot of drama because we have a new system going into place today. It's actually here now. What you're hearing is playing on the new computer system, and everybody here yesterday was nervous and freaking out about it. And I just want to say, I am planning on, before we get into really any other show business that we have today, we have, NFL football from last night to talk about. We've got plenty of stuff to talk about with the Buckeyes and college football and a whole bunch of other things to get into on the show. But I just want to test the new system out a little bit to make sure it's working right. So is that okay with you, Tyvis? If we just run through it a little bit to make sure?
Yeah, that's what you got.
Well, like one of the things we use the most for you, whenever you say something about pretty much anything, we use that. So that's, we need that. The buzzer's working good. When I say something, usually this is what plays because it's correct always. When Dylan says something, usually.
I'll make up for it now.
Carl Lewis, so that's good. We have that. What else do we use? We have any other? I mean, we use a lot of different sounds here. Your guy Chet Holmgren.
All right, let me lock in.
We have that, so that's good. So I mean, we're up and running. I think everything's working fine. So far, so good with the test, right? Now, this one here, because we just played, but it says T-Bone and Tyvis intro, and I want to play it because sometimes things are getting mislabeled in the system. So let me just play this and see if this is right. This is T-Bone and Tyvis intro. I don't think this is right. We may have to get this. Okay, so we got to fix that. But okay, so most everything is working properly. We will change out the things that are not everything transferred over properly, Tyvis. So I think we're good. I think we just got to figure that. Got to figure that out.
It reminds me of Undercover Brother.
I forgot about that movie. That way's fine. The Wayans brothers can do what they want. That's totally fine. I like that. That's good. Yeah. Is that the Wayans brothers? Am I right? Is that
No. You talking about Undercover Brother? That
what
was
am I talking about?
Eddie Griffin.
Oh, yeah.
But the Wayne Bros was in White Chicks.
That was not. I felt that was weird. That was a little
White Chicks?
Yeah, I never watched it. It just I saw the previews and said, I'm not sure.
That's when everybody started listening to 1,000 Miles.
Yeah, that's right.
And I need you.
Did you see what Drewski did? Did you see that thing he did a few weeks ago? Speaking of white chicks, did you see
where he dressed as a white person
and went to the NASCAR race?
Yeah, he said he was a proud American.
Dude is a brave man. A brave man. All right, we got a little sidetrack.
All right, let me lock in.
See, we're back. We're good. So did you stay up last night and watch Monday Night Football at all?
I watched a lot of the Buccaneers and Texans, but then I fell asleep around the third quarter, so I didn't see this banger of an ending, but I seen the highlights of it. So
I stayed up till 1 a.m. watching all of it. I just couldn't.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't at all.
I tried to stay. I was up pretty late for the second game.
Oh, you made it to the second game?
Just because I was so upset about the first game because our boy CJ Stroud, I felt like blew it. And then I had to argue with the Baker Bros after the game on the internet. You know how I do.
Why do you hate him?
I was so upset because so many people were posting, yeah, stick it to the Haslams, Baker. Look at that. They should have kept him. Every time he does anything, my feed just shows me all the Baker Bros saying, like, yeah, he should be in Cleveland right now.
Hey, man. He threw for 215. Had 2 touchdowns, no picks. Took care of the football.
Let him live.
Yeah, he's great. You know what I saw?
He's good.
You know what I saw? I saw a few people last night after the game posted on Twitter, why aren't we talking about this guy for MVP?
After 2 weeks?
And my answer was because it's week 2 and it might not be time to start having MVP discussions. But yeah, sure, he's fine. He's good. And I think this goes to a fundamental question with the Browns for all the Baker Bros out there, which is, would Baker Mayfield ever be whatever you think he is now? Would he have been that guy if he stayed in Cleveland? Because half the time it feels like whenever we talk about draft picks, whenever we talk about, oh, man, if the Browns had taken this guy, the number one response whenever you say, what if they would have taken this guy is, yeah, if he would have gone there, he would have been nothing. He'd have been out of the league in 3 years. It's like all pro who's going to the Canton.
Isn't they proven this to be factually true?
I mean, it has seemed like that, right? I mean, Joe Thomas got to Canton. And that's
Joe
fine.
Thomas did. Yeah, Miles will be in Canton.
Miles will be in Canton, sure. So it's like there are guys who have come through and just done their thing, but when it comes to developing quarterbacks, that's a whole nother thing.
I told you, we can't develop quarterbacks or wide receivers.
No,
there is not one person, not one wide receiver that the Browns drafted that went on to be an all-pro within the organization.
Yeah, I know. Even when they draft like Ohio State wide receivers, right? Can't get it done. They had Brian Robisky there many years ago. Didn't work out. If someone else had drafted him, could have been an all-pro. Never know.
Mohamed Massaquoi.
Oh,
ooh,
God. Yeah, I forgot about him. I forgot about him. Speaking of former Buckeyes, CJ, he doesn't get a lot of time there with that Texans offensive line. That's what I've learned. CJ Stroud not going to have a lot of chances to just stand back there and pick you apart.
No.
You think? I'm saying, people want to bag on him, and that's fair.
That they got rid of his best offensive lineman last year. They traded him away to the Commanders.
No kidding.
When last year he got sacked straight down the middle all the time. So, yeah, not what you thought it was going to be.
No, I'm just pointing out that, I've seen a lot of people bagging on him, CJ Stroud can't do it. He's terrible. And it's I don't think he's terrible. I think that's the narrative that's starting to come into play here is he can't play. It's we don't know because he never gets time. But you know who had a touchdown run last night? Had me hyped. Nick Chubb.
Nicholas Jamal
ran that touchdown in, and I thought, man, they're going to do this. He's going to get the game-winning touchdown. And then the Bucks went down the field, and Rachaad White ended up getting all the love that should have gone to Nick Chubb, then goes to Rachaad White as the Bucks move to 2-0, and the Texans go to 0-2. The other game I found interesting just because, the Chargers kind of dominated that game against the Raiders.
I was about to say, what game?
Yeah, it wasn't really a game.
The only interesting thing that happened out of that game is, did you see Khalil Mack when he got hurt?
I didn't see the injury because I didn't want to. I heard he had his elbow. He hurt his elbow.
Yeah, it looked disgusting.
That's why I didn't want to look at it because they said they were going to test it and look at things, and I don't like to look at any. I can't do that. It makes me sick to my stomach. I get queasy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Ooh. No. No.
It was. Yeah.
No.
I knew it was bad. They had to cart him out and he came back on the sideline in a sling.
Yeah, that's not a good sign for them. Now, one thing that came out of this game, which I find interesting, which really didn't have anything to do with what was going on in the field. At one point in the game, they cut to the booth where the coaches sit for the Raiders.
And Tom Brady.
And Tom Brady is sitting there.
Yep.
Fox analyst Tom Brady is sitting there with a headset on.
You talk about minority owner Tom Brady.
This is the thing. The guy is allowed to put on all these different hats. And so it was pointed out on the internet yesterday, and I think it's well worth pointing out. So this guy is sitting, Chip Kelly says they talk 2-3 times a week. the coaching staff raves about how he's there and he's helping them. By the way, not helping them very much yesterday, apparently, because you can have all the knowledge you want. And that brain trust, all those guys know what they're doing. With Tom Brady helping you out, you still got run by the Chargers. They may just be a very good team. However, I just wonder when the NFL steps in. I guess they won't, because they looked at it last year. They had a rule that said he couldn't be involved in production meetings. They took that away. Now he's allowed to sit in production meetings. So next week, the game that they have, Cowboys-Bears, is the game he's broadcasting. Do you know who the Raiders play the following week? I believe it's the Chicago Bears. So he gets to sit in the production meeting with the coaches, pick their brains, talk to them. Now, it's on the coaches to know that. It's not like it's a secret. I wouldn't tell him anything. I'd make stuff up. I'd be like, oh, you got to wait. There's a guy you haven't even seen yet we're going to play in this game. I would tell him all kinds of lies. But
I wouldn't tell him anything. Well,
no,
he has to be good at his job. What is he going to do?
What is he going to do? The man who was there during Spygate and Deflategate, what is he going to do? Cheat. That's what he's going to do. I just want to point out, by the way, if you think it's too on the nose with there's no way. Do you know what the GM's name of the Raiders is? He's like in his first year. They just hired him. Tom Brady was probably part of the hiring process. His name is John Spytek. He literally hired a guy with the name Spy. I'm just telling you, this organization is crooked. So I'm glad they lost last night. Your guy Pete Carroll and all his conspiracy theories can go to hell. That's right.
I'm going to say something nice. I'm going to say something nice about Baker.
Bring Pete into this?
Because he's the coach. He's a part of the mechanism. They're cheating, and it didn't work.
I would take Baker Mayfield over Geno Smith. Not a hot take. He was so bad yesterday.
Geno had a rough night.
If I was ever on any type of Geno Smith bandwagon, with him even being a serviceable quarterback in the NFL, I have jumped off.
He had 3 picks last night.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say, when does the cheating start? Usually, Tom Brady's probably sitting there pissed off, mad, and he's thinking, I got to go in there and get some info. So I'm telling you.
You mean to tell me the Raiders wanted to run with Geno Smith and not get Shedeur Sanders in there?
Nope.
Oh, apparently not.
Their wrists are down, Tyvis.
Firmly down, located next to their side, not up. No wrists are up there. All right. Tyvis, one of your favorite sports, has a big problem. We're going to talk about it next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and happy Tuesday to you. Well, the roads are looking pretty clear right now, nice and smooth, but we are noticing a little bit of traffic picking up for folks over in New Albany, especially on that 62 eastbound direction, right past 161. We're also noticing something on that 70 westbound direction, just past Etna and right before Reynoldsburg this morning. Other than that, the roads are looking great. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your fan traffic.
Enjoy rates lower than the national average, plus special rates on balance transfers with a Visa Platinum or Visa with Rewards credit card from BMI Federal Credit Union. Apply today at bmifcu.org/visa.
Get your air conditioner fixed fast. Call Care Heating and Cooling. 1-800-COOLING.
He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown! This is what the Buckeyes train so hard for.
Just like Valvoline Instant Oil Change, their techs train like pros to deliver expert service every time.
Wait, are we talking about football or oil changes?
Both. Whether it's the Buckeyes on the field or your car in the bay, it's all about preparation and precision.
Can't argue with that.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Visit VIOC.com/Buckeyes today.
Wow, that nagging joint pain, you know the one. Sometimes it's from maybe years of hard work. Sometimes it's just an old injury that never healed right. I know I've got plenty of those. Either way, it's been calling the shots in your life for far too long. But that stops right now. Hey, Bobby Carpenter here, and QC Kinetics is here in Columbus to flip the script. Dr. Wolkoff and his team are going to use regenerative medicine, just like I got, advanced cellular treatments that will help your body heal itself. It's going to restore the damaged tissues. It's not a cover-up for it. It's not pills, it's not scalpels, it's long-term lasting relief. So you don't have to operate your life around the pain anymore. QC Kinetics, no surgery, no drugs, no downtime, just smarter and natural ways to heal your body. Make sure you bring your MRI, bring your x-rays. They'll tell you if you're a good candidate. The consultation is free. So just call QC Kinetics at 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. or visit them at qckinetics.com/Columbus.
Script Ohio necklaces, Blocko earrings, Ohio State bangles, and more. You'll find an exclusive collection of luxury Buckeye jewelry you'll love at the Diamond Cellar, starting at $99. Show your Buckeye love at the Diamond Cellar, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Dormar, your kind of hero.
When your furnace or air conditioner is broke, we come out that same day. Dormar, home the Tin Man.
Join Rothman and Ice every Thursday at 2:30 for Gold Jacket Thursday.
Presented by the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
A new Hall of Famer joins the show every week, but not OJ because he's dead and probably a murderer. The Fan.
For years, you've been hearing us talk about the Newman Roofing difference, delivering nothing short of an excellent customer experience each and every single time, from the first phone call to the end of your project. But don't take our word for it. Take a listen to our friend John and his Newman Roofing experience.
Well, the first thing that drew me to Newman Roofing is the extraordinary Google score of 5.0. That was the first indication to me that this was going to be a good experience. Overall, the experience with Newman Roofing was wonderful. When I came home, the job was completely finished. The crew had cleaned up and left. I wouldn't have known that they were there.
What star rating would you give Newman Roofing on Google?
I would, without hesitation, award Newman Roofing a 5-star rating on Google.
Any advice for those looking for a new roof, John?
Once you have contact with Newman Roofing, you'll understand why everybody's giving them a 5-point rating.
Do what John did and schedule your free roof or siding consultation with Newman Roofing. Call 614-NEW-ROOF or visit online today at newmanroofing.com. Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Fraud in government is a crime, and it robs taxpayer dollars. I'm Ohio Auditor of State Keith Faber, and my job is to catch people that lie, cheat, and steal, report suspicious behavior, and help stop fraud. Learn the red flags, speak up, and protect your tax dollars by calling 1-866-FRAUD-OH.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Get a recap of all the day's news from across the state. The ONN Daily Podcast. Listen at onnradio.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts from the Ohio News Network. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll start off today with mostly to partly cloudy skies, but don't leave the sunglasses at home. It will be a mostly sunny Tuesday with afternoon highs getting in the mid to upper 80s. For tonight, skies will be mostly clear with our overnight lows in the 50s and then dry and sunny for Wednesday with highs in the mid to upper 80s. For the Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
Just when you thought afternoons couldn't get any dumber.
You fellas been doing a bit of boozing, have you?
Common Man and Timmy.
Weekdays from 3 to 6.
Your home for dumb. The Fan. The next time Tyvis hits a home run in softball will be the first time Tyvis hits a home run in softball. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
The weather's a little weird this time of year, right? It's a little warm, gets a little cold, back warm again is where we are now. You know what? This is the perfect time of year to replace those old drafty windows because it's still warm enough. You can get this done. It's still cool enough that it's not going to be a big deal. But the good news is Window Nation will come out and get this done very quickly for you. They've got professionals. Average time that these professionals have been installing windows in houses, 15 years. They know what they're doing, and they know how to make it affordable for you. They've got a great deal going on this month. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Make no payments for 2 years. That means you won't have any interest, any payments till 2027 on your brand new energy-efficient windows that'll keep the warm air in this winter and the cool air in during the summer. It's great. Plus, Window Nation can give you free tickets to an Ohio State game when you buy an entire house full of windows from Window Nation. They are a proud partner of The Ohio State University. 50-point inspection on all their windows before they leave the factory, so they will be perfect for you. This sale, though, it ends September 30th, so don't wait. Schedule the fast free estimate now from the pros at Window Nation. 866-90NATION or windownation.com. Again, that's 866-90NATION or windownation.com. We have a new system in place here in the Fan, the automation system that we use to play all the commercials and music and intros and stupid sounds that we have, like this one. That got replaced overnight. And there's a lot of anxiety around the station right now. I mean, I got texts from Common Man and Timmy, both, hey, make sure, are you good tomorrow? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'll find out.
You tell them who needs it.
Who needs luck?
No one told the new system that Tyvis has already hit a home run in softball.
Oh yeah, see we haven't sorted that out yet. We still have that intro is still in there.
That should not be in there. It wasn't in there for a while, and now it's back. It's reappeared.
So there are some bugs to work out with this. So throughout the day, what I think would be good, at least on our show, you can go in the YouTube chat and do this. Go to YouTube, 971 The Fan, click on T-Bone and Tyvis, hop in the chat. Love talking to the chat. But just let us know some sounds you'd like me to see if they're in here. They could be sounds from our show. They could be sounds really from anything. If I can search it, I will try to find it. Because I know we have a ton of random things that are in our system. Like, for example, this is one that I instantly had to go look for. When I got in today, my guy Anthony Schlegel talking about playing football.
Because if everybody forgets, the week before, he stroked a dude with his hands. I mean, made him leave the game.
Right. If that had disappeared out of the system, I would be crestfallen. Heartbroken.
Can you find, I used to listen to you guys before I started working here, you and Common Man. Do you have any of the Paul Feinbaum lady? Just any of her stuff. Yeah. Any of her greatest hits is what I would want to hear. I feel like I haven't heard her in years.
God, you're right. I got to figure out.
Was that a tough one? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to just stump you on the air.
No, because now I got to type while I'm talking. Here we go. Hang on. I have this. This is one of them. Is that what you're looking for? Yeah.
Yes.
There's more
for me.
There's Phyllis from Mulga, which is the woman who was like, "You little weasel, cow turd," like that woman. That was Tammy from Alabama. Tammy from Alabama is sadly no longer with us. I think Phyllis died too, actually.
Man, we need to get the lady that said she would pay for Kalen DeBoer's buyout to call the Paul Feinbaum show, and then we could get some sound bites from her.
Yeah, exactly right.
Or she could just call our show.
Who knew that smoking 4 packs of Pall Malls a day would do that to you? Who had any idea that you wouldn't maybe have the longest lifespan? Paul Feinbaum. His number one sponsor should be those emphysema commercials, because that's exactly his audience right there. That and Alcoholics Anonymous, where you got people calling in saying they're drinking 20 packs while they're listening to them. All right. So anyway, the soundboard continues to be a work in progress, but we will keep checking on it throughout the day. So I will see if I can find a few more of those as we go through. Tyvis, I'm worried about one of your favorite sports.
What's that? Football?
No, you love football. Football's great. Football's, I don't know if you know, printing money. NFL, college football, all doing well. But one of your favorite sports, over the weekend, you were excited to watch Terrence Crawford, your guy, Bud.
That's correct.
Going up against Canelo Alvarez in boxing.
Yep.
We discussed this on Friday. I know little to nothing about either of these men other than that I've heard their names, which means they must be some of the greatest fighters of all time, because I don't know anybody in boxing. But I'd heard these names. They fought over the weekend. And I had said to you as we were talking about it, going to be tough to watch this during the Buckeye game, and you laughed and said, it's not going to be on during the Buckeye game. They're both Saturday night. When did this fight
when they fought?
I have the time for you if you don't know. Do you know the actual time that the first ding happened?
I'm going to say 12:30-ish.
It was 12:56 a.m. East Coast.
Okay, they walked down at 12:30.
Right, yes, because they had a countdown to the fight starting, and then it was 20 minutes more of intro. I don't know, man. There's a lot of problems with boxing. There are a lot of people who don't follow the sport, but
that's literally the main event. It's so hard for me to watch the main events a lot of the times because I'm so used to going to bed early. So when it's a big fight, I have to force myself to do something, because if I get in that bed, it's a wrap. I'm going to sleep. I'm not going to make it. So I got to force myself to walk around the house and stuff, and I hate the fact that it take that long to get there, but that's just what it is.
Did you watch it live?
No, because my Netflix kept crashing.
Oh, there's another problem.
I watched it yesterday.
My Netflix kept crashing, and that's what really had me hot. I got to 12:30 when they was walking down, and boom, it just my stuff just started buffering, and then it was sorry, there's a problem. It's I was wow.
Yeah.
I was livid, actually.
Well, this is one of the fights that's been, I mean, it was heavily promoted. Like I said, if I was aware of it, that means it was promoted. Every boxing fan, every fight fan, anyone who's even boxing adjacent was aware of this event, right? It was on Netflix, which a lot of people already have access to for reasons other than boxing. So much different than what you used to have even in the 90s, in the heyday, if you want to say of that. If that was the heyday of boxing, most of those fights were on Showtime, HBO. They were pay-per-view, or at least you had to pay to have those services. So this was one where if you had Netflix, you could just jump in on this fight. Imagine if this fight had, like, instead of 12:56, 9:56 p.m., they were like ding, ding, ding. And at 10 o'clock at night.
Well, I mean, it would have been a Buckeye game that people was watching.
But you know what? That was a Buckeye game that was on its way to being start of a route at that point. Like it
was another night game. What was other?
There were other night games. Yes, I know. Like, it wasn't the Texas A&M Notre Dame game. I feel like was also night game.
It was
like,
on really late.
Yeah, but the point is, boxing would still be something that people would have said, well, I can watch these college football games.
I mean, when you think of who it is, you I gotta at least see something of it.
Well, I'm saying now Netflix, like you said, you can go back and watch it later, which is good. And I'm sure they will count a lot of those numbers and say, actually, if you look at the whole weekend, we had however many million viewers. But I just feel like that's a problem when one of your premier events that was promoted heavily and that was on a service that a lot of people already have, so they could easily just flip over to it, that didn't start until nearly 1 a.m. on the East Coast. They have to do something about the time of that. If you want to get average people who just watch sports, who aren't necessarily huge boxing fans but would tune into a big event, that should have been no later than a 10 p.m., 10:30 start to get people to watch. And even then, we talk about all the time how most people don't get to watch, like with the NBA, half your stars being out west kind of kills the ratings because you got guys playing at 10 o'clock at night on TNT, or now all the other places are going to be playing because they got the new contracts. But that's just not good for the sport of boxing. That should have been a fight that was, or move it to another night and have it at 8 p.m. or something. Like, you got to find a way to get a good chunk of the East Coast to be able to tune into that, because people would have watched that. I would have probably even flipped over to it just if I knew it was on.
What you talking about has been the problem for 20 years now. Like, it's always been a midnight thing, and it's always for the people that can stay up that late to watch it. UFC's the same way. Like,
I know.
They always wait until like midnight for these fights, and a lot of people just can't stay up for it. But they try to do it on Friday nights or Saturday nights because, you know, people typically are up at that time, or people are out at a bar or something like that, and the bar is playing it or whatever the case may be. So I think that's why they do that for the East Coast.
Sure, that's fair. I mean, you're right. People will get together and watch these and stay up late.
Because I don't know how many people, like, when it's on pay-per-view, I don't know how many people is going to actually pay for it. But a lot of people would be like, well, I'm going out anyways tonight. I'm going to the bar anyways.
Yeah,
they'll have it on, and there we go.
I just feel like you're cutting to your audience, as much as that's a part of it, right? Like, if I know at 10 o'clock I could flip over while I'm watching other sports, I'm already locked in on stuff. And then if one of these games is losing my attention, or I just remember that's on, I may be more likely to go, let me fire up the laptop or something and put on Netflix or put it on my phone while I'm watching a college football game. Most people weren't up at that time to do that. You know, like, to just, on the East Coast, no one was casually like, oh, I just happened to be up at 1 a.m. Let me flip. 90% of your audience that would have been
Saturday.
There. Yeah, even then. You're trying to get people. Yes, you're right. Like, if you stay up regularly past 1 a.m., sure. But I'm telling you, there are a lot of people who would have been in that audience who would have watched.
When is the last time?
Who just wouldn't have stayed up for that.
When was the last time you seen 1 a.m.?
It's been a while. It's been before doing this show, so at least 6 months.
Dylan, when was the last time you seen 1 a.m.?
Saturday.
You stayed up there 1 a.m.?
Yeah.
I ain't seen 1 a.m. for a long time.
Well, you guys said that this fight needed to be on 3 hours earlier so people would watch it. How about 3 months and 3 hours earlier? Like, why not have this in the summer while nothing is going on?
From your lips to God's ears, like, that's exactly right. If you had this in the middle of July or August, it would have been all people were talking about for at least a solid few days, whatever had happened with it. But again, if you're going to have it start at 1 a.m., you're going to lose a lot of people. That's just how it goes. All right, 2 minutes away. Adam Schefter had a wild take about the what?
Tush.
That too.
Push.
The Tush push. That's exactly right. You'll hear him talk better about it than I did, apparently, in 2 minutes. T-Bone and Tyvis on The Fan.
Fan Traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Well, a heads up for folks who live over by Bryce and Reynoldsburg. We do have a ramp closure that's still going on in those overnight hours. It's at 70 westbound ramp to 270 northbound, 10:30 p.m. to 5 a.m. over on the east side. Thankfully, the detour is not bad whatsoever. Take 70 westbound over to Hamilton Road, that first exit there. Hop back on to 70 eastbound, taking that exit, and then back on to 270, that northbound side. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Victor's Home Solutions. Schedule your free 21-point roof and window inspection today at victors.com.
We've all got it, you know, that one crazy thing you've always wanted to do, that bucket list goal. Then a cancer diagnosis, and that one thing still goes according to plan. I would know. I'm getting my first tattoo right now, while my 3 beautiful daughters laugh hysterically at me. 58 years old, 4 years of cancer-free checkups at Ohio Health. Go ahead and get a picture, girls. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keep making plans.
Everybody poops, everybody pees. Mommy, will you call Mr. Rooter, please? 'Cause I gotta poop and I gotta pee. Only Mr. Rooter can clear the drain for me. Thank you, Mr. Rooter.
Hi, everybody. We call it what it is at Mr. Rooter. When you have a plumbing or drain problem, the team at Mr. Rooter is ready 7 days a week. Call us today and take advantage of our $95 drain cleaning special. Visit us at MrRooter.com. We'll be there quick.
Scotty Vegas here. Smartest bet of the season? Bet on yourself. I needed a weight loss plan that fit into real life. Tailgates, road trips, kids' nights, and still lets you eat. Week 1 with Awaken 180, I was down 6. By the end, 45 pounds gone. That's with wings, chili, meatballs, sausages, all the good stuff. It's the Tailgate transformation. Structure, coaching, and food that tastes like a win. Make the smart play. Start your Tailgate transformation at awaken180weightloss.com.
T-Bone and Tyvis is presented by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Sign up today at awaken180weightloss.com.
Listen to that! Son of a... That's unbelievable! Oh my goodness! Holy smoke! Just incredible!
T-Bone and Tyvis present Clip That.
All right, so yesterday on ESPN, Adam Schefter was talking about the Tush push because the Eagles beat the Chiefs, and they've done it twice in 3 games now that they've played. We just... That can't be allowed, that the Eagles would just be better than the Chiefs in key moments in those games. So Adam Schefter had a hot take about the Tush push, and you're going to hear it right now.
The biggest thing here to me is that this game was lost in March. This game was lost when the NFL owners refused to ban the Tush push from happening. It wasn't lost yesterday. It was lost in March. And there might be a lot of games that the Eagles play that are lost in March because this play is unstoppable. It not only does the defense not know how to handle it, but even the officials don't even know how to handle it. You're seeing the Eagles linemen jump off sides every play, and nothing's called.
It's a false start.
So the officials have no idea. Defenses have no idea, and the Eagles get to do whatever they want on every single play in the Tush push. And again, I know people hate it, but they have mastered it.
Okay, so he doesn't sound like he's saying it needs to be banned, but it does sound like he is saying very clearly that nobody can stop this, and it's been the constant complaint with the Tush pushes. It's an indefensible play, and adding in the officiating part of that. I mean, you played in the NFL. You've had to go up against some pretty tough goal line stands. Help people who haven't ever had to do that, like me, because I'm an idiot. Help me understand, why exactly is it completely indefensible?
Well, because one, you got the offense got the advantage because they know when the snap is, and then when they do this play, everybody's firing low, right? So even if you have the initial stop, so let's say your defensive tackles do a great job of getting the initial stop. Well, you got 2 people that's behind him that's also pushing him forward. So, that's what's ultimately what propels them over the line is that they got 2 other guys that's behind him that's pushing him forward. And there's nothing you can do. The only way you can stop this play is you would literally have to time the snap, jump over the line, and get the quarterback before he moves. You got to do some Troy Polamalu stuff. That's been kind of the only way to stop it. So that's why people was like, well, it's because you talk about when you do this, it's like you need like an inch. They do this on the 1 yard, like you need 1 yard. Like they're gonna get 1 yard every time on this because it's just nothing you can really do about it.
But that's what I always find interesting is no one brings up the fact that they are constantly able to get to the 1 yard line against these apparently like the Chiefs defense, which is just so good. Right?
Who said the Chiefs defense was good?
Well, I'm saying that's the point, right? Is like we're ignoring the fact that the Eagles have won these games not because they can do the tush push effectively, but because they can move the ball effectively and get to a spot where on 3rd or 4th down, they have less than 2 yards to go. On, when they get to the red zone, or even if they're outside of the red zone, they find a way to get inside the 5 yard line. And then, what they're running. But I don't understand wanting to legislate plays out of sports. I've never liked that. I've never liked it in the NBA when they said you can't hack Shaquille O'Neal, and they got rid of that rule and do the take fouls on him. Why? Like, if he goes and makes free throws, no one will do that. The shift in baseball, I think, should still exist because all it takes is a team to say, you know what, hell, we're going to learn how to hit the opposite field. And if we do that, they'll stop shifting us. But instead, because no one can change anything that they do when it comes to sports, we can't change our approach. We can't innovate. So what we have to do is go beg and plead with the referees to do something different, or with, in this case, the NFL to change and outlaw this play, which maybe that will happen this year. I don't know. On the officiating side, though, I think there's a little bit more to that, where that is just on the officials being stupid. Just because you're on the 1 yard line doesn't mean suddenly, like, the center gets to be, his head is in front of the ball. Like on some of these, replays, that's not good. If you have the guards and everybody else lined up literally with their hands next to the football, that's not allowed. That's a neutral zone infraction, is it not?
Yes.
And same for the defense. If they're all sitting right there like that, then yes, that's also not allowed. But ultimately, they did it yesterday in the Monday Night Football game. I think it was, I want to say in the Chiefs game, in the Chargers game. I feel like they stopped the play for a second and said, whoa, you guys are lined up wrong. And they made them, like, they said, this is just, you're all in the neutral zone here. Like, don't do that. Go do that with the Eagles every single time. And eventually they won't line up like that. They'll still probably get the play in, but you got to be an official. You got to do your job.
I mean, the play is one of those plays that, like, this is my thing. Technically, if they wanted to, they could just tush push 4 straight plays in a row and get the first down.
Like they think they could get 10 yards doing that?
Yeah.
I mean, they get a yard or two.
No, they get. Have you watched these tush pushes? They get more than 1 or 2 yards.
Well, I mean, if they literally, now you're right. If they lined up like that every time, all it would take is one time of them being like, whoop, and like throwing the ball over the line, that would kind of screw it up. You're right. They probably. Well, then go ahead. Stop, find a way to stop that is all I'm saying. And the answer has been, I know in short yardage, like you laid out, it is tough to do. But the other part of that is, well, then I guess they're the best at it. So everybody else can go tush push too if they want to.
The only thing I don't like about it is that if this was the Super Bowl and we was on the goal line, it was 1 yard to go, like they're winning the Super Bowl. Like
they have won this. Yes.
Like that's like there's no, if there was 1 second left on the clock and this was the last play of the game on the goal line with 1 yard to go, they're winning the Super Bowl.
See, I
just, you're not stopping it.
Okay, but if there were 10 seconds left in an NBA Finals game and Michael Jordan has the ball in his hands and he's down 1, you're winning that game because Michael Jordan was that good. I mean, he did in the finals, right?
I'm saying.
His field goal percentage in that situation, I bet you, is a lot lower than the Eagles' success rate with the tush push.
That's fine, but the reality is sports has always had guys or teams or offenses or defenses where you can't do anything with that. Most people can't do anything with that. If the Eagles were going 17-0 every year, and if they, now again, I know they're defending Super Bowl champs, but if they were a team that literally never stopped losing and they dominated every team by 30, then I think there'd be room for this discussion. I'm here more for the officials need to officiate this correctly. You need to let you can't have them jumping early. You can't have them lining up in the neutral zone and getting that advantage. If you officiate the play properly, maybe it isn't quite as effective. But the reality is, other teams should get good at it and also stop them from getting to where they need to get down to where they only have 2 yards to go to get a first down. That's the part where you lose me on this argument is they can't tush. I know you said that you think they could. I cannot see them stringing together a 12-play drive, going 80 yards, and only doing the tush push. Like, I mean, the math does a math on that. They would net maybe like 40 yards or something. Like they don't go, these plays don't go 8 yards a snap. Like they go a couple yards and then they stop. Like at some point, if you have 4 downs.
All you need is 3.
Technically you need more than, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, like you'd have 4th and 1, and then you'd probably get that. You're right.
Third, yeah.
Because you'd be on 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. 3. Yeah, okay. I'm pointing out that fine. And if they start doing that, then we can talk about banning it. But I'm sure they'll ban it just because I don't get it. Like I know the NFL wants big plays, they want that. I don't blame a team for saying this is just the easiest way for us to win. Why would you give that up? I saw that video of Nick Sirianni in the preseason saying he wouldn't. He was like, "Yeah, I think we're going to be done with that play," and then he's like, "I'm just messing around. We're going to keep doing it." Like, I don't blame him at all.
I could see people's outrage if half the league was doing this and it was problematic. But the thing is that one team's doing it, half the league has attempted to do it and don't do it as well, so they stopped. It's just Philly that's doing it, and like. What if they stunk, but they were good at the tush push? Like, would people be complaining about this?
No.
Like, if they were just really good at 4th and 1s, but they were a 500-ish team, no one would care.
You know who's leading the charge on this, by the way, and it's hilarious to me, is the Chiefs fans. The Chiefs fans who are like, you're not officiating this properly. And it's like, oh, really? Is it frustrating when you see one aspect of a football game not getting officiated the same way everything else gets? Tell me about how that works with Pat Mahomes. I'm really curious about that because that's been a thing for years with Pat Mahomes. It's like he gets a few calls, as any star quarterback does. They get a few more calls. He flops a little bit. He gets some of the roughing calls that maybe another quarterback wouldn't get. Those are things now for Chiefs fans. It's hilarious to me that they're mad about this. Like you go out there and stop them on 1st and 2nd and 3rd down. They can't do a tush push on 4th and 2. If you actually keep them out of this area where they could do it, but yet they get down inside the 5-yard line against you quite frequently. And that's why they run this play a lot, and that's why they score touchdowns off it.
So, Tyvis, are you saying you would ban it because you seem really against it?
I'm not. I wouldn't ban it. It's just not it's an eyesore. Like it's a boring play. Like,
it is a boring play, but so is like, I don't know, man. So for me, so is it's so is a counter. Like there's a lot of plays in football that are boring to me that aren't 80-yard bombs, but I wouldn't ban them just because if your offense is efficient with them, use them, right?
Yeah, I think that it's just, I don't know. It doesn't bother me because I'm not playing. Like, it don't bother me. I am actually more intrigued to find out whatever defensive coordinator figure it out first. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. Well, and I acknowledge like there will be some, like you said earlier, Troy Polamalu, you have to do something crazy to stop this, right? Like you're going to need someone who's a bit of a psycho.
You need Connor Stallions to tell you to go over there and figure out when are they going to snap the ball because they do hard counts on this.
Yeah, right.
So you need Connor Stallions' report of when they going to snap this ball so you can time that snap and jump right over the line and drop Jalen. Because if you drop Jalen Hurts and hit him good enough, they're going to be like, yeah, we done with this.
Well, that's it too, right? I mean, I think there's a lot more to football than just this one play. And I feel like we're focusing on, wow, when they get into goal line situations, they're really good. So maybe stop them from doing that. By the way, we had a few people asking for some sound from the board. AJ was asking for former Michigan State head coach John L. Smith yelling the following word.
Smile.
We do have that in the audio. We also have this from John L. Smith.
Very upset. We should have been in a ball game with fast field goal. The coach had sent him in. We shouldn't have sent him in. That's a dang coaching mistake. That the kids are playing their tail off and the coaches are screwing it up.
One of my favorite interviews of all time. Kids are playing their tails off. Coaches are screwing it up. So if you got more suggestions for us, we're testing out the new audio system today. Send us some sound bites you'd like to hear. Just tweet them to us at Bone and Tyvis 971 or hop in the YouTube chat. Just go to YouTube, 971 The Fan, click on T-Bone and Tyvis. You'll be right in that chat. Morning Wood coming up next. T-Bone and Tyvis on The Fan.
Fan Traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good Tuesday morning to you. Still no issues to report on the roads, but we are noticing some slowdowns, especially over on the east side for folks in New Albany. Between that 161 eastbound direction over by Beach Road, a little bit slower than usual, as well as 62 over past Smiths Mill Road. So do be mindful there. Same situation for folks over in Pickerington and Canal Winchester. 33 westbound, a little bit slower this morning, especially over by Gender Road. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic sponsored by Hydrate Me Med Spa. Next level wellness, 5-star IV and aesthetic treatments. Look great, feel great. 4 locations in Central Ohio. Book your drip at HydrateMeMedSpa.com.
Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
It's always a good day at the Nationwide Children's Hospital Championship. September 18th through 21st at the Scarlet Course. PGA Tour's rising stars compete, Hub 13 drink specials, and more. Get free tickets today at ncc-golf.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at RunyonDentalGroup.com. That's RunyonDentalGroup.com.
Bobcat Enterprises says thank you for your support as they celebrate 50 years of serving the construction industry. Established in 1975 in Cincinnati, Bobcat Enterprises has expanded to 9 stores to meet you where you are in Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. Find equipment for any construction project, including compact track loaders and excavators. Plus, Bobcat Enterprises rents compact equipment and attachments. Find current specials and locations at BobcatENT.com or follow Bobcat Enterprises Inc. on Facebook. Bobcat Enterprises, 50 years working for you.
Hi, I'm Richard May for Toyota West. And with over 600 new and pre-owned vehicles available, Toyota West at I-270 and Georgesville Road has the car you're looking for. And right now at Toyota West, take advantage of 0 down and 0 payments until 2026. And every pre-owned vehicle comes with a 72-hour exchange policy plus a 3-month warranty for qualified vehicles. Come see us at the Germain Auto Mall on Georgesville Road or get started today at ToyotaWest.com. Offer expires 9/30. No payments for deferred payment. Interest accrues at time of inception with approved credit.
Dormar, you're kind of hero.
When your furnace or air conditioner is broke, we come out that same day. Dormar, home the Tin Man.
Other stations have crappy ratings and they wonder why no one listens. So instead of investing money in local talent, they fire people and plug in AI voices. Gee, real entertainment. Well, all of our dummies are real, damn it. The Fan, Ohio's real human destination.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, we've got a problem at Pella.
I like where this is going.
Because of Pella's reputation and quality, a lot of folks assume that we're out of budget.
Oh, that's too... Oh, I hate here.
But we've actually got 5 awesome window lines that fit any budget, from the $300,000 to the $3 million home, and far from the most expensive.
So you actually don't have a problem. Awesome.
Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
Thank you for calling Spectrum. My name is Angie, and I'm in Orlando, Florida. How can I help you today?
Great. You're still there. It must be like 3 a.m.
We're always here 24/7. What can I do for you?
I know it's late, but I wanted to ask you about the best place to set up my router.
It's never too late. We'll have you up and running in no time.
Only Spectrum has 24/7, 100% U.S.-based customer support. It's only everything. Spectrum fiber-powered internet. It's the fastest and most reliable internet. Go to Spectrum.com to learn more.
More than a few of our patients have talked to me about their first time, but it's not the first time you're probably thinking about. It's the first time that erectile dysfunction ruined the moment. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you're over 50, it's likely that you've had that first time yourself. But the good news is that if you're like most men, that first time can be the last time that ED impacts your sex life. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're experts in treating ED. We've treated tens of thousands of men using protocols with success rates well over 90%. And those treatments have, in most cases, made sex great again for both them and their partners. You could even find that you're performing like you haven't in years. So if ED has been affecting your intimacy, it's time to make the last time that happens the last time that happens. For just $99, you'll receive blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to TriStateMen'sHealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Ohio Heating and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Tyvis Powell helped the Buckeyes win a national championship. T-Bone watched Tyvis Powell help the Buckeyes win a national championship. Equally important. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
You can tweet the program at Bone and Tyvis 971. The question today, what sound do you want us to play? We have a new audio system here at the Fan. We are testing it out. Apparently, we're making sure all of our sound is still in there. We had a few requests for the Arkansas Fan talking about Bobby Petrino back in the day when he was under fire for having... Remember when he had his girlfriend on the back of his motorcycle and he crashed and no one knew he had a girlfriend, and then we found out it was like he hired her to be part of the staff and there's a whole controversy?
Yep.
Well, this was a rally where the fans got together and said, we want Bobby Petrino to stay because he won games. Who cares about his girlfriend? And that led to this woman saying about Bobby Petrino,
let him live.
Just let him live. Let him live his life, man. Why are we out here getting in his business? Right. So that one is still in there. I'm very excited to tell you that. Also, we had Rusty asked us to make sure that Hugh Freeze was still in our database, and he is.
You need length and girth.
It got cut off, though. Hang on.
You need length and girth.
See, we're going to have to put that one back in.
I don't like in this league.
Is this one in here still? Because this is
there
also
might be two of them. But
there's another one dealing with length here.
The length of the cocks is long.
That's right.
Thank you.
What?
That was Diana Taurasi talking about, she was calling the women's Final Four, and it was the Gamecocks. They were playing, I forget, UConn probably, whoever they were playing. She was just talking about they had a lot of length.
The length of the cocks is long.
Right. And like Hugh Freeze said, you need length and girth to play big-time basketball. What's wrong? Tyvis, what are you laughing at?
He was talking to apparently the SEC, but he didn't say what sport.
No. Yeah, you need that. If you've never checked out the Diana Taurasi Sue Bird extra cast that they did on top of the Final Four, gold, my friend. Pure, solid gold. That one
that's
oh, it was
she towing the company line.
It was 3 hours of that, my friend, and it was glorious. So, all right. Let's try to play this. You know what? We spent all this time. Is this... that's working. But then I tried to play this, and I got nothing. I'm trying to play the Morning Wood intro. It's not playing.
It doesn't exist.
I don't know. It's things are happening. It's moving, but it's not playing. All right. We're going to let Dylan look for Morning Wood while I play some more sound.
All right, let me lock in.
See, all these work. That one works. That works too.
Some milk.
They got their hands on a lot of balls.
Thank you, Chris Holman. That's right. I don't know what's going on here because literally I have all the other. Does this one work? Okay, so that's a different one. That's a soundbite that works. Literally the one I need right now, Morning Wood. It doesn't exist. I don't know what's going on. Dylan, do you have it over there?
It's good to know where you stand on the important issues. Oh, my. This is Morning Wood.
All right, I don't know what happened with my system. It's here somewhere, so that's good. All right, so Dylan, Morning Wood question number one.
All right, who would you have on your Heisman ballot if the season ended today? So let's go 3 to 5 players you guys like to win the Heisman right now.
John Mateer.
Yeah, as far as resume goes, I'd agree with you on that.
I have him 1. For 2, I'd have to go with Joshua Perry and say Diego Pavia.
Oh, Diego Pavia? He's got a win, I guess. Vandy beat a depleted South Carolina team that lost its quarterback midway through that game, but no, he's a good player. I'll give you that.
And then number 3, I'd go Jeremiah Smith.
How about Carson Beck? We put him in the mix.
What about him?
What do you mean, what about him? Miami's looking great, and he's their quarterback. He's playing well.
No, he is playing good.
I'll give Carson Beck some love there.
I think Miami has 2 wins that look good now, but aren't going to look that great at the end of the year.
That may be the case.
Notre Dame and South Florida?
Yes.
But we're talking about just where they're at right now.
Right.
You're right. Like, I'm saying, I agree with you that down the road, Miami may not be that good. But if we're giving out the award right now, he would be a finalist, I would think. What about Dante Moore out at Oregon? Right?
He's
put up a lot of numbers. I don't know if he's played anybody. We'll find out a little bit more in the next few weeks.
Yeah, they play Penn State in 2 weeks, so that'll be the one.
By the way, don't sleep on my guy.
That game on the Peacock.
The way you said that just made me chuckle.
That's crazy. Oregon. So let me get this right.
Yeah.
Oregon and Penn State can play a night game, but Ohio State and Penn State is going to be at noon.
Who has that game? NBC probably.
Okay, that's fine.
So it's probably on NBC and Peacock.
This is baloney.
Fox picks a game, they're going to put it at noon. When NBC picks a game, they're going to put it at 7.
So you mean to tell me
CBS, like with the Washington game, spoiler alert, we'll tell you about that, but Washington game's at 3:30. Why? Because CBS has a 3:30 window.
Let me get this right. So at the beginning of the year, when they put this big board up of all the games that's coming up, you mean to tell, okay, so Fox gets first 2 picks. So I'm sure they pick Texas, Ohio State versus the Wolverines.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me CBS didn't think to take Penn State or the Ohio State if they had the next pick?
No, apparently not.
There's no way that's not true. There's no way.
They probably didn't have the next pick. It was probably like, I think Fox gets like the top 3 picks or something, and then it goes to the rest, and then it alternates. So, yeah, I'm with you. I get what you're saying, but
I need to know when that game would time that game. And there's no way that it's at noon.
What? OSU Penn State?
There's no way that they did not get that.
I bet you a box of donuts it is.
Yeah.
All right, we're run out of time because we got to talking, and also because I was late to playing the sound because I was goofing around playing stupid stuff. But you want to ask some of these other Morningwood questions, like in the next segment, Dylan? You can just ask them. We can just talk about them. Does that sound good? All right,
we can do that.
We'll do that next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good Tuesday morning to you. Still no issues to report on the roads, but we are noticing some slowdowns, especially over on the east side for folks in New Albany. Between that 161 eastbound direction over by Beach Road, a little bit slower than usual, as well as 62 over past Smiths Mill Road. So do be mindful there. Same situation for folks over in Pickerington and Canal Winchester. 33 westbound, a little bit slower this morning, especially over by Gender Road. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Victor's Home Solutions. Schedule your free 21-point roof and window inspection today at victors.com. This sports report brought to you by Bet365. Football is back. Get ready for the season at Bet365. When it comes to sports books, Bet365 has it all. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365.
They're trained. They're fired up.
Let's do it.
When you need heat, they can't be beat. They're Ohio State's undefeated heating and cooling team. For plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling, there's only one team. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results. Call the Waterworks at 614-232-2222 or visit them online at thewaterworks.com. A proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Get the MVP, more value price from Coghlan Kia, Central Ohio's largest volume Kia dealer. Get 0% financing on a new 25 Kia Sorento or 3.49% on a new 25 Telluride. Visit CoglanKia.com.
Coghlan has the car for you.
Based on January to December 2024 retail sales, 0% for 48 months and 3.49% for 60 months equals $20.83 and $18.19 for 1,000 finance through Kia Motor Finance. Not all will qualify. All qualified manufacturer incentives to dealer. Prior sales excluded. Residency restrictions may apply. See dealer for details. Ends 9/30/25.
Say goodbye to car care headaches with Carvenience from Hinderer Motor Company. This is Justin Hinderer. For only $49, we'll pick up your vehicle, leave you with a rental, and return it fully serviced and spotless. No more juggling your schedule or wasting hours at the shop. Carvenience lets you focus on what matters while we take care of all the rest, making life easier. Schedule your service today at HindererMotorCompany.com.
Discover uncompromising quality at a reliable price with Giant Eagle in Market District. Look for signs throughout the store highlighting lower prices. Surround yourself with savings at Giant Eagle. Experience value like never before. Visit Giant Eagle today to see how easy it is to save.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at ColumbusMensClinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at ColumbusMen'sClinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic. Making it happen.
In this time of financial instability, create your own personal safety net by using the equity in your home to secure a home equity line of credit. It'll give you immediate access to money whenever you need it, whether it's for a fun project or a big purchase, or in case you fall on hard times. And for a limited time, you can lock in a 1.99% introductory APR for 6 months at Kemba Financial Credit Union. Give yourself peace of mind. Apply now at Kemba.org. APR equals annual percentage rate. Federal insured by NCUA. Equal housing lender. Offer ends September 30th. NMLS 292230.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone for Window Nation. Did you know, right now, the time we are in, that is the best time of year to buy new windows? Yeah, whether you have old drafty windows or the cheap ones that came with your house, September is the perfect month to protect your home against cold, snowy weather. And let's be honest, it's going to get hot later next year anyway, so you want it for then too. Year-round savings with energy-efficient windows from Window Nation, that's one of the best offers they have. But now this month, they have an even better offer. Buy 2 replacement windows, get 2 for free. Plus, you won't pay any interest, monthly payments, or down payment for 2 years. And if you're a Buckeye fan, you've got another reason to buy, because Window Nation will give you 2 free tickets to an upcoming Ohio State football game if you purchase a whole home full of windows. Trusted company, a reasonable price, go Bucks, it's all there. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free. No interest, no payments until 2027. WindowNation.com or 866-90-NATION to get your free quote today. That's 866-90-NATION or WindowNation.com. Go Bucks.
Scotty Vegas here. Smartest bet of the season? Bet on yourself. I needed a weight loss plan that fit into real life. Tailgates, road trips, kids' nights, and still lets you eat. Week 1 with Awaken 180, I was down 6. By the end, 45 pounds gone. That's with wings, chili, meatballs, sausages, all the good stuff. It's the Tailgate transformation. Structure, coaching, and food that tastes like a win. Make the smart play. Start your Tailgate transformation at awaken180weightloss.com.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Week 2 of the NFL concluded with a doubleheader on Monday Night Football. The first game saw former Buckeye quarterback C.J. Stroud and his Houston Texans host Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The game was close throughout the night, but ended with Bucs running back Rashi Rice scoring the game-winning touchdown with 6 seconds left on the clock to put Tampa Bay up 20-19. The other Monday Night Football game was not as close, as the Chargers controlled most of this game and beat the Las Vegas Raiders 20-9. And finally, the Cincinnati Reds were in action last night. They beat the St. Louis Cardinals 11-6 and sit 2 games back of a wild card spot. This update was sponsored by Whiskey War by High Bank Distillery. Drink local, drink High Bank. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Tyvis has a bum wrist from playing football. Bone has a bum wrist from opening the heavy doors at Sheetz. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Monday Night Football last night. Almost had a Nick Chubb game-winning touchdown, and I was hyped for that. I was ready for it.
Does it make you feel weird that Baker's doing well, and then if Nick Chubb, well, I mean, he's fine. He's okay.
Look, Nick Chubb had like 40 yards on 12 or 13 carries last night. It wasn't like he lit the world on fire, but he had a 20-yard run at the end of that game that I thought was going to be the game-winning touchdown for the Texans.
Is there ever going to be a point where Browns fans don't care about the Baker Mayfield?
Absolutely. When they don't have someone who's got 30 credible, accusations against him, that's sucking up all the salary cap. Yeah. And they get a quarterback and then they can actually throw the damn ball to the right guys and then receivers who can catch it. Look, man, you know the answer on that. Win some games.
Let me ask you this.
Win some meaningful games. Go to the playoffs. People forget about all that stuff.
Given all the information, both of y'all, I need to know this. Given the information you know now, if you could go back into time, would you keep 100%, Baker and get rid of Stefanski, or would you keep Stefanski and get rid of Baker?
Yeah, let's keep Baker. Why not?
So you would have fired Stefanski?
Dylan, I'm not a Baker bro, okay?
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. No. I'm saying I would have kept Baker Mayfield now in hindsight, because I was one of his biggest critics where I thought he's good but not going to ever be great. And the reality is that's probably true. But I'd rather have someone who's pretty good and not have to go through the Deshaun Watson debacle. That's really what it is. I wouldn't have had to want to go through Deshaun Watson again.
But they
right?
didn't
That
know,
whole thing.
I don't think they knew that he would. That's what I don't like.
Of course they didn't know.
What I don't like about the Browns being criticized about that is nobody criticized the Panthers or the Saints like they was or the Falcons.
Yeah.
They were all trying to do the exact same thing.
Well, all right. A few points there. One, we don't give credit or blame to someone who, like, if you were going to rob a bank, but then you're like, yeah, never mind, I don't want to go. Like that. I don't like. He wanted to do it though. Like, but he didn't. Like, your point is they're not getting blamed for it.
That's not fair because they were. No, if you want to say something like that, that would be like, we're gonna go rob a bank. All of them went to the bank, but they didn't go in with the gun. That's the only thing that happened.
So you showed up and then said,
still going to jail.
The bank was no, it's more like they showed up to rob the bank and the bank was already being robbed, so they left. That's what this is more like.
Or here, look, this analogy aside, the reality is that why did the Browns get Deshaun Watson? Answer: because they were willing to pay more money than anyone had ever paid any quarterback,
and guaranteed,
all of it guaranteed, and no other team was dumb enough to do that. So yes, they all don't get blamed for it because the Browns said, in the race to stupid, we're going to out-stupid everyone, and they got their way.
Well, you want to hear the most stupidest part about all of this?
What part?
Deshaun Watson.
No, go ahead.
He'll be back. He gonna come back this season, right? And they gonna end up cutting Joe Flacco to put Deshaun. I'm telling you, I can see it now.
You know what?
Oh, I can see it now.
I don't like.
They're gonna cut Joe Flacco, and they three quarterbacks is gonna be Deshaun, Dylan, and Shedeur.
I don't like that at all.
Well, since Tyvis brought it up and has my blood boiling over here, I'm going to tell you what my main points were yesterday while I was up till 12:30 in the morning arguing with Baker Bros online.
You really was on Twitter arguing with people?
Why do you do this, Dylan?
I don't understand it.
Okay, what were your points?
Browns fans, I know this is tough, but it's okay. Raise your expectations at least 1 inch off the ground. They all want to say, he's the best quarterback since '94 because he won a playoff game. He won one wild card playoff game. So the Browns decided, you know what? This is probably pretty close to our ceiling. They took their shot with Deshaun and they missed. And it's okay. It's okay.
I understand that.
They tried to do better and they messed up.
They did mess up.
I think some people should give them credit for trying.
No,
that's all I'm saying.
All right, fine. But you asked the question of now knowing what we know.
Oh, yeah. I would be in the same boat, obviously.
Guess who else would have done that? The Browns.
Yes.
The Browns would have said, oh, yeah, we screwed that up. We would rather have Baker. Like, I guarantee you, Jimmy Haslam sees that all the time and thinks about it. Now, that doesn't mean that they got it right. It just means in hindsight, everyone would do that. But, yeah. In the moment, you're exactly right. I think I was agreeing with them. They should try to do better than him. I didn't like the idea of going to get a guy who hadn't played for 18 months and had all these accusations against him and then giving him guaranteed money. I thought that might be a headache and it might be not the best move. And it turned out it wasn't.
I just get upset when, the Baker Bros out there, like a game yesterday. You know what I saw? A meme of Baker, Chubb, and Myles Garrett holding the Lombardi trophy saying, this is what we would have had if we would have kept Baker. And I'm no, stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Yeah,
you're doing too much.
That's what got you. That's what you had to respond.
Exactly.
By the way, we're still testing out sound. You can tweet us if you've got some suggestions. We have a new soundboard in today in the studio. I know yesterday Common Man and Timmy were worried about that. Lots of people at the station like, how's this going to go? We're installing it. We're the first show, so we're testing out some stuff. We found some sound that didn't work earlier, but we got that fixed. Tyvis wasn't aware of this soundbite at all, so I wanted to make sure he knew about that.
The length of the Cox is long.
That's Diana Taurasi talking about the game.
She out of line.
She had multiple quotes like that.
She out of line.
It's a game of inches. Ask the Cox.
That's right. My gal. I'm telling you, if you never saw Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird on it, they were drinking openly on the air. I mean, it was a moment in time, my friend.
They called the game.
They were on the how they had the Manning cast. They did like a Manning cast basically.
I got you now.
But it was for the women's Final Four.
I'm about to say they trying too hard now. They just no holds barred. They just let them do whatever over there.
Well, sure, why not? We also have had requests to make sure that some of we have all of our I don't even know how to say it. All of our balls sound is there. And
there is no delay of game. We didn't let the team go because we were switching out balls.
Thank you.
These balls are coming out fast tonight. You got to squat and be ready.
All right, so all those are good.
What?
Tony Dungy. You got to be careful.
These balls are coming out fast tonight. You got to squat and be ready.
Right. Squat and be ready for the balls, Tyvis. You ready for that? Let's go. This one.
Could use a little love right now. There they are working those balls.
Great. Okay, we're good. Dylan, you had some Morningwood questions that we didn't get to. Give me one or two of those.
Yes, the next one I had was, who would you say is more likely to make the playoffs? The 2-0 Bengals with Joe Burrow out or the 0-2 Chiefs?
When I hear you say that, it's sad that I actually feel like I have to think about it because in my head, Joe Burrow being out means Bengals make no playoffs. They weren't a playoff team last year with him largely, and I would struggle to see how Jake Browning is going to make that big of a difference. However, teams that start 0-2 often have a rough time getting to the playoffs. Still, I'm going to say the Chiefs. I'm going to say the Chiefs because they are the Chiefs, and I think they'll still be good.
See, thank you. It was a great question. That's why you guys are stumped.
Yeah, it is. No, you're right.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs too because it's not like they getting blowed out or anything. They lost by one possession games, and I think that at some point the referees is gonna start cheating for them anyway. So them.
I love people that feed that narrative. I'm just thrilled.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm still with the Chiefs will get this done. That's kind of where I'm at.
I mean, Jake Browning is going to be fine. He going to have them close.
I told you what my theory is.
It's going to be close. Will you
They
stop
won the game because Jake Browning, Joe Burrow, they have the same initials. If you get a backup with the same initials, he has superpowers. That's why if the Miami Dolphins want to be any good this year and have any hope, you go out right now and get Tyrod Taylor. And I know he's helping out with the Jets, but you need to get him over there because he has the same initials as Tua Tagovailoa. That's the only way to fix it. I'm convinced that's the answer.
Well, all I know, if that's the case, then, is there anybody with a JF? JF. I don't think we got nobody. We're screwed.
There's a guy with the last name of Christ that I think has occasionally had those initials of JF, but we'll leave that alone. All right. Dylan, you have one more for me?
Yes. In the same vein, who would you say is more likely to make the college football playoffs, Notre Dame or Clemson?
God.
Both 2 losses already.
Clemson can make it because they can backdoor their way in by just winning the ACC championship. So I'm going to go with Clemson. That's kind of how they did it last year. They weren't that good in the regular season, but they won all their ACC games, went to the ACC championship game, and got into the playoffs. Notre Dame, unfortunately, don't have a conference. So if they don't have a good record, they're not getting in.
Yes, Tyvis, but what about the part where Clemson sucks? That's the part we're forgetting about. 'Cause they may just be trash. Like Notre Dame may not totally be trash, but I think Clemson.
I'm doing this for the
trash.
sake of Dylan's bet.
Okay, Dylan had. I mean,
I picked it on the air. I did not bet it.
We all had it, but we all thought Clemson was going to be better than they are this year. They've been terrible. All right, there are suddenly a bunch of injured, ouchy quarterbacks in the NFL. We'll talk about it next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and welcome to your Tuesday. We are noticing our first crash of our morning, and that's going to be happening in our southeast corner. Pickerington, Canal Winchester. We are noticing a crash in your area. This is 33, that westbound direction at Gender Road. A left lane currently blocked out there. A live look at the scene. Looks like a couple of cars were involved. First responders thankfully there to hopefully clean up the situation pretty soon. But travel times not looking too good this morning. We are down to the single digits, folks, at 8 miles per hour. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your fan traffic.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Right now, USDA Choice Boneless Chuck Roasts or Value Pack Chuck Steaks are only $6.99 a pound with your digital coupon. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Hey, Buckeye fans. As the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, Roosters is kicking off an incredible giveaway you won't want to miss. This football season, we're giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. 3 drawings, 12 winners with prizes including tickets, sideline passes, and 3 trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Go to roosterswings.com to register and see all the details. 3 drawings, 12 amazing prizes. Register today and every day. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
At Baths R Us, we believe home improvement is life improvement, and that starts with a team who brings your vision to life. Our installers aren't just skilled, they're experts.
This is who we are. This is what we do all day, every day.
Right now, get $1,500 off a shower or tub replacement, or $3,000 off a full bathroom remodel. Plus, low to no monthly payments. Call 380-225-BATH to schedule your free estimate, or go to bathsrus.com, 380-225-2284. Baths R Us, where dreams soak in.
Another reason to choose Hinderer Motor Company for your next vehicle. This is Justin Hinderer. Every vehicle comes with a lifetime powertrain warranty, award-winning service, and our exclusive Carvenience. We pick up your vehicle, service it, and return it so you save time and enjoy peace of mind. That's Carvenience. At Hinderer Motor Company, we take care of everything so you can drive worry-free. See why we're the best choice for your next new or used car by visiting HindererMotorCompany.com.
Man once shaved Timmy's leg live on the air. Tune in weekdays at 3 to see what else they'll shave. Wait, what else they'll shave? Who the hell wants to listen to that?
Common Man and Timmy, smooth as silk.
Okay, The Fan.
5 words no one wants to hear? You need a new roof. What do you do? Who do you call? How are you going to pay for it? Hey, it's Timmy Hall, and these are all questions that run through people's minds when they hear those 5 words. But if you pick up the phone and call Victor's Home Solutions, your new roof will be the easiest, most hassle-free home improvement project you'll ever do. Victor's has thousands of 5-star ratings for both customer service and high-quality installation. Plus, they offer a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. And since no one wants to pay these high interest rates for a limited time, Victor's is offering 5-year, no-interest financing with minimum monthly payments for qualified buyers. So if you need a new roof, don't stress. Victor's Home Solutions has your back. It starts with a free 21-point roof inspection. It assesses the exact condition of your roof and what needs to be done next. Set up your inspection today. 866-VICTORS. That's 866-VICTORS, or online at victors.com.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is, fast for cash. Do you want to sell your property, however, you need a little help getting through the process? Let's say you have years of belongings in the home. It needs a lot of updating, you're overwhelmed, you might not be big on technology, and you may need help finding a place to go. I will help you. Maybe you've gone through a divorce or a bad breakup, or a relative moved out. It's been hard, and you just want to take what you want and leave the rest behind. I will help you. Retiring and want to sell your commercial properties or land. I will help you. Sellers, whether you're selling as is or selling for top dollar, you're no longer alone. Visit us today at TurboTrackRealty.com or call me now for an all-cash offer and, more importantly, the help you need at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll start off today with mostly to partly cloudy skies, but don't leave the sunglasses at home. It will be a mostly sunny Tuesday with afternoon highs getting in the mid to upper 80s. For tonight, skies will be mostly clear with our overnight lows in the 50s, and then dry and sunny for Wednesday with highs in the mid to upper 80s. For the Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
Matty Ice has a large tattoo on his calf of LeBron eating a lion. I have nothing else to say. Rockman and Ice.
Weekdays from noon to 3.
The Fan. Tyvis played in some of the biggest stadiums in the world. T-Bone has eaten some of the biggest pizzas in the world. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Hey, I can't lie. I have a healthy appetite. However, that appetite over the years helped me put on some weight, a lot of weight, and I want to lose some of that weight. So I talked to my guys and gals over at Columbus Men's Clinic. They help guys out with whatever problems you're going through. If it's something like erectile dysfunction, they can help you with that. They can help you also if you're just feeling a lack of energy from low testosterone. They can test your blood and figure out what exactly is going on with you. One of the things they didn't need to test my blood for was to look at me and say, wow, you're a bit overweight. And I said, yes, ding, correct. You've got that right. We have that on the soundboard? I think we do. Yeah. So I said, what can we do about that? And they said, well, among the solutions we offer here, we offer semaglutide, which is where you get a shot. It helps you controls your appetite, helps you out with dealing with a lot of different things, including, insulin regulation, all kinds of stuff. So we walked through that. I talked to my medical professional at Columbus Men's Clinic, and that's the plan we went with. And I'm already seeing results. I'm down double-digit pounds since I started doing this less than a month ago. And it's a very simple process. They've walked me through everything. When I've had questions, I can call them. They've helped me out. Whatever treatment you need to help the issues that you're dealing with, being overweight, perhaps it's low testosterone, even things like erectile dysfunction, all of that and more. You can get the help you need at Columbus Men's Clinic, and you can call them today to get that first appointment. It's 614-300-7400 or columbusmensclinic.com. The initial consultation plus the blood work, talking with the medical professional, all that is just $99, and that all happens when you call them today. 614-300-7400, or it takes just about 30 seconds to do it. columbusmensclinic.com. Don't procrastinate. Get that done today. columbusmensclinic.com.
Speaking of help.
Yeah?
I need some help because for the first time in a long time, I'm hungry. Usually I don't eat breakfast, but I'm hungry today. And I'm trying to decide what I should get for breakfast. So the two options are, should I get a croissant from Burger King? Because I haven't had that in a long time.
Love a croissant. Those are good.
Or should I go to Bojangles and get the chicken biscuit?
Ooh. If you'd said almost any other breakfast sandwich, I would have said the BK croissant. However, the chicken biscuit from Bojangles has my heart. It's pretty great.
I just need the jelly. What about you, Dylan?
I'm going to say the chicken biscuit, too, just because I know you're not going to do the croissant right. Because if you're going to get it, you need to get it with the bacon and the sausage, and I know that that's too much for you.
That's solid advice there.
First of all.
Solid advice there.
First of all, yeah, you don't need 2 sources of protein on it. That's ridiculous.
Why?
Why would you need both? Why can't you
serve it that
Hang on.
way.
Do you ever get egg and sausage together?
Listen, you know what I mean. Stop it. You know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. You don't need...
No, but I think bacon is a complementary meat. It's not not the main meat. It's an accessory to meat. Why can't
you just get an egg and bacon sandwich?
Haven't you ever had a bacon? You never had a bacon cheeseburger? That's 2 sources of protein. That's bacon on top of a cheeseburger.
I mean, I don't prefer to have the bacon on there.
But you're acknowledging that that's a normal thing people do.
Yes, a junior bacon cheeseburger from Wendy's.
Perfect. So this is
JBC is what they call it.
This is a junior bacon croissant.
Pretty much.
From Burger King.
Yeah, pretty much.
With the sausage on there instead of a burger.
That to me seems very filling.
That's what you want.
See, that's your problem right there. That's your problem. I'm talking I don't want to be stuffed. I just want a little pick me up, a little something to get me through to get me to lunch. That's it.
Well, fine. You can tweet us at Bone and Tyvis 971. Tell Tyvis what he should order for breakfast.
Whatever you do, if you can order me one, that would be great. Whichever one.
Yeah, I don't really care, actually. I just want to make sure I get some food. Dylan is starving to death over there. He's a growing boy. He needs it. All right, so we've got some ouchie quarterbacks in the NFL. J.J. McCarthy, my guy. He has an ankle injury that's already ruled him out for this weekend's game against the Bengals. They're saying it could be 2 to 4 weeks with that. And I don't know what happened with the revisionist history, but now the Vikings are saying, oh, yeah, he injured it midway through the third quarter, and this is probably when this happened, and that's why he played bad all the rest of the game, but that doesn't account for the other 7 of the 8 quarters he's played where he sucked, or the years he played at Michigan where he underthrew guys who were wide open. But anyway, J.J. McCarthy out at least this weekend, so that will be backup, I believe, Carson Wentz going up against Jake Browning this weekend. That's the QB matchup you're looking for.
The battle of the backups.
Sure. Also, the Commanders, Jaden Daniels. He's been listed as iffy. That's not an official designation. That's how I wrote it. Iffy for the Sunday game where they are taking on the Raiders. He had a knee injury in the previous game, and the Commanders lost this. That was Thursday night, right, where they played the Packers?
Yeah, it was Thursday.
So he's been dealing with that. at least he has a couple extra days to get right by Sunday for his sake. Odd that they put the Thursday team and the Monday team playing each other on Sunday, right? I mean, I guess you can't really, like I'm saying, it's probably weird that they put a team that had like literally Friday, Saturday, Sunday to get ready for this game and Monday, whereas the Raiders like just played last night. I feel
They stink anyway.
I'm just saying it's a weird thing to do. Why not put a Sunday-Monday matchup there? That's all. A Thursday-Sunday isn't much better, I guess. I'm just saying taking literally the team that played the earliest and the team that played the latest and making that late team play on Sunday against the team that had all this time to prepare. Either way, doesn't matter. It's the NFL. Get over it.
I want to say the schedules get messed up all the time.
Yeah. I don't understand why they can't just have the teams that play the Thursday night game be coming off a bye. Like, I know you can't do it early in the season, but if you they didn't always play Thursday night games this early in the season.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like, I think they should, if you start them at like week 4 and run them till like, I don't know, week 12-ish, and then you always have a team coming off the bye, I feel like you would get better quality Thursday night games. And because more people will be playing in them, because I feel like a lot of people miss Thursday night games because it's 4 games after they just played.
Yeah, that's true.
So that was always my thing, but I guess that's too hard to figure out.
Maybe that's why the Commanders, maybe that's why they did this too, was to say, hey, here you go, since you played one of the earliest games, and you had a 4-day week after week 1.
Right.
Now here you get a little bit of an extra boost there. I don't know. Either way. Can't do that for both teams, right? They're probably not doing that for the Packers. But Marcus Mariota, if Jaden Daniels can't go, Marcus Mariota's there in Washington to try to clean that all up. So, I don't know. I don't feel like Marcus Mariota is much of an answer there, obviously.
I can't believe that he's not what I thought he would be.
What did you think he would be?
I thought he'd be much better than what he is.
I guess. I don't know. I watched him against the Buckeye defense, and I was like, nah, we're good. I don't believe in him. I don't believe in anything.
See, but that's the thing. Like, it's hard. I like to judge people going against us. I thought Melvin Gordon would never be anything in the league.
Yeah.
Because when he went up against us, I don't think he ever rushed for more than 100 yards.
Is that right?
I think he was always.
Because he was obviously really good there.
That's what I'm saying. But I feel like at Wisconsin, every time he played us, he got like 50 yards or something like that.
What was the score the last time you guys played them? I forget.
59-0.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the reminder.
I wonder how many yards he had that game.
Well, I was going to ask you about that Oregon game with Marcus Mariota. Like, you guys, I mean, no problems with him, right? Was there much concern going into that game? I mean, I know you guys had
it. Wasn't necessarily.
You knew it was like, you knew the national championship was on the line. I'm sure you took everything at that point. But, like, did you see him on tape and go, oh, man, we played no one like this guy? Because he was very good in college.
No. That wasn't ever the case. We just thought that he was a mobile quarterback. He had a pretty good arm and all those things. Like, I understood why he won the Heisman with some of the things that he was doing that year, but I didn't. I was more worried about the tempo. That was all I cared about, was the tempo in that. Because like skill for skill, like we was better than them skill for skill. So like, to me, it was all about not being tricked, making sure my mind was right. That was more of a mental game than a physical one.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And Melvin Gordon had 76 yards in that Big Ten championship game. So again, I don't think he rushed over 100 yards against the Buckeyes.
And it was on 26 carries. So yes,
he averaged 2.9 yards a carry.
By the way, we had a few requests for the soundboard. We have a new system in here to play all of our sound off of, all the commercials you hear, everything. So we're testing stuff out this morning. You can tweet us at Bone and Tyvis if you've got us, at Bone and Tyvis 971 if you've got a suggestion for that, or hop in the YouTube chat, YouTube 971 The Fan, T-Bone and Tyvis. Put your suggestion there. This one comes from James, who wanted to hear the George W. Bush "Fool Me Once" quote. You ever heard this, Tyvis? Yeah. This goes back way. Boosh.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, "Fool me once, shame on you." If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times. That's some J. Cole.
Yes, I was going to say, and one of the things that we're trying to teach T-Bone about the urban community, J. Cole, put it on your list.
I mean, I know about J. Cole, but I can't say I'm like encyclopedic with that.
Okay.
I've heard
J. Cole songs. No Role Models by J. Cole.
Okay. J. Cole is one of them people that when I'm driving to Cleveland, like if I got a playlist with just J. Cole, and it's like I'm in a whole nother world. Like,
oh, okay.
Like nothing can bother me when I'm listening to J. Cole.
He used to be my favorite Tyvis, but I lost respect for him, and I really don't listen to him anymore.
Why did you lose respect for J. Cole?
During that beef with like Drake and Kendrick, he was involved in the beginning of it, and he wrote a diss track about Kendrick, and then he apologized for it the next day, and I was like, no. This is rap. It's not serious. Why are you saying you're sorry?
Hold on.
That's what happened.
Wait a minute. Hold on. First of all, it wasn't the next day.
Okay, maybe 2 days
stop that. That's first of all. Secondly, J. Cole is a victim of being a genuine person. Like he was like this. He's not gonna. What he realized was that Drake and Kendrick like truly had beef. To J. Cole, he's really cool with Drake and he's really cool with Kendrick. So like this was just like him being fun. Like this is just jabs being fun. This is playful. When he realized that these two was actually like willing to go deeper than rap, he was like, oh, no, I'm not about to be a part of that. So he's like, I'm cool with Drake. I'm cool with Kendrick. So I apologize. Like, this is bigger than that.
See, this is good.
Also, and they're mad. And everybody's mad at J. Cole for that.
So pretty much what Tyvis is saying is that he got scared that Kendrick was going to write a song equivalent to Not Like Us about him. And he said, let me get out of this before I start catching strays.
No, what he said was, I'm not about to sit here and go, why would I take this and make this something bigger than what it is? Like we don't have an actual problem with each other at all. So why would I make it a problem?
We're going to have to agree to disagree.
That's what it is.
That's fine.
That's what it is.
We're going to take this argument to our after show podcast that doesn't yet exist, but maybe someday will. Also, James wanted to hear this from Jerry Jones.
I want me some glory hole.
It's in there.
Whoa.
It's good.
I want me some glory hole.
Yeah, that's right.
People that bump their heads with some of the stuff they say.
No, that's Jerry Jones. That's what he's looking for.
I want me some glory hole.
All the time. We have a start time for the next Ohio State game. I'll tell you about it next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Well, the roads are looking a little bit busier out there, especially for folks over on the east side. New Albany's not that bad anymore on that 161 eastbound direction over by Beach Road. The main concern right now is for folks over by Reynoldsburg this morning. If you're taking 70 in that westbound direction, heading into downtown Columbus this morning, especially over by Bryce Road, looking pretty congested out there. No crashes to report. There's a lot more people on the road. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your fan traffic.
Listen up, football fans. You won't want to miss this. Right now, new Bet365 customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, win or lose, so you could turn that $200 into something bigger when you bet on money lines, spreads, totals, or player props.
$200 in bonus bets when new customers bet just $5. It's the only betting app I use. Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. Terms and conditions apply. In-app only.
Hey guys, it's D. Miller. Synergetics and Low T Center are the original MVPs of testosterone replacement therapy. They provide you with the most medically driven, results-focused, and winning approach to restoring the quality of patients' lives through hormone care. If you notice that you're getting older, more tired, not motivated to do anything, it's not just aging. It's a physical and mental change to your body. Testosterone can help. Real patients tell us every day that they got their energy back and doing better than ever. It all starts with a quick test at the center. The on-site labs make it easy to get results in about 20 minutes. If you want at-home treatment, they'll educate you on everything you need to know to treat yourself at home. For a limited time, visit any Synergetics or Low T Center for a free hormone consultation and automatically enter for a chance to win either autographed sports memorabilia or maybe a pair of tickets to a major sporting event in town. Restore your energy like a pro with Synergetics and Low T Center. Book your appointment now at trtmvp.com. That's trtmvp.com.
T-Bone and Tyvis is presented by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Sign up today at awaken180weightloss.com.
Two men who both know the value of a good hat.
Your ball!
This is Bone and Tyvis.
We have a new soundboard today in the studio. We haven't changed this system that we use for audio since I've worked at this radio station, and I've been here approximately 14 years. I think the total time that this thing has been in operation, the old one, was like 20 years that we've used the sound system we were using in here. They replaced it last night. We are the test dummies for the new sound system. And so we're the first. We're making sure all the sound is in there today, okay? So you can tweet us at Bone and Tyvis 971, or you go to YouTube. Just search our YouTube channel. Just go to 971 on YouTube, 971 The Fan. Click on T-Bone and Tyvis. You'll be right in there. Chris said that he wants to check and see if the Fletcher Cox audio is in there. Are you aware of the Fletcher Cox audio?
No.
Now, when I left doing afternoons with Common Man, we divvied up some sound.
Yes.
He said I could have all the sound that involved balls.
Could use a little love right now. There they are working those balls.
He, meanwhile, got anything related to, well, not the balls, the other part. So I don't get this sound. This is Common Man sound, but I'm playing it to test it out.
That was all about Cox. Fletcher Cox.
Yeah, I'm only playing it just to test it, Mike, just so you know. Also, we had multiple requests for Paul Keels yelling at people. We do have that sound. Have you heard any Paul Keels yelling at people?
No, I thought they said about a sneeze or something.
There's those too, but here's Paul Keels yelling at
Hey,
people.
folks, get down. Thank you.
When he's calling basketball games, he likes to be, usually if you go to the shot and you go watch a men's basketball game, you will see Paul Keels up above the crowd a little bit, so he doesn't have this problem. But when we go to NCAA tournament games, Big Ten tournament games, and even some Big Ten arenas, they put him kind of down where he gets blocked by the crowd. Just standing in front. Yeah.
Again, can't see what in the devil is going on at all. Somebody shoots and misses.
It's great. I love it. Because he shouldn't have to do that. He's Paul Keels. Come on. There's no
I would
way.
like to volunteer to be like Paul's personal security, that when he goes to places like that, I'm just moving people out of his way with my words, not physically. I'd be like, the legend Paul Keels is trying to.
Well, that's what Skip Mossick is doing. Skip's over there just trying not to swear, but he's
I would just be ruder about it.
Why do you want to argue with people?
Oh, this is more about my love and admiration for Paul Keels.
Okay.
More than anything else.
Paul's a legend. We all know that.
Bang that all night.
That's right. Here's a Paul Keels sneeze.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Why y'all do him like
We're not doing these are just things that have happened that people have grown fond of over the years. So we have this audio. It's here.
Why y'all listen, man? Let Paul be Paul.
Well, you know what? I genuinely, you know why that happens? Because I'm not making a joke. Like, because when Paul is calling like a basketball game, he has a microphone that's attached to his headset. You know, like when you're on remotes, we have those for when we go on remote broadcasts and all that stuff.
Yes.
Those don't have an easy on-off switch.
No, you got. I flipped the thing.
Yeah, you have to move it out of the way. But when he's trying to call a game, he doesn't have a time where he could just,
It's a quick.
I'm sure but you would still hear it too if you sneeze loud enough.
Right.
No,
I'm guessing
like
he probably covers it with his hand to do something, but it's just there's nothing you can do about it.
It's a quick flip up.
Anyway, don't get in Paul Keels' way.
Again, can't see what in the devil is going on at all. Somebody shoots and misses.
Love that. Well, Paul is going to be happy to know because, now we have a start time. We already probably figured that this was what it would be, but Ohio State, Washington, that one out in Seattle. That is less than 2 weeks away. But, of course, Buckeyes on the bye week this week for football. The next one is going to be on CBS at 3:30. So we get I feel like that's the sweet spot time. 3:30, especially in the fall. That's a great time to have a football game. You get a little bit of the nighttime atmosphere. If it was back here, obviously out there, that's a 12:30 kick local time. So for the Buckeyes body clock, whatever, they'll be fine. Might be a little tougher for the Huskies, getting up a little bit early. But, yeah, 3:30 kick, nice. That's a good time for me. I like that.
So they're giving us all the other times now because once we get towards the end of the year, it's going to be, 6 consecutive noon games, right?
That was what it was last year.
Yeah. Let me go look at
Yes, for those people, Grambling State, not a noon game. Or Grambling. Ohio, not a noon game. Washington, not a noon game. So I don't want to hear any complaints about the noon games. The whole month of September, no noon games.
Well, Texas was a noon game.
It was
hold
August 30th.
He's saying yes, this is the technicality.
He is unbelievable.
Dylan, you got to shut up on that one. That's wrong. That's
no noon games for a whole month.
I'm a guess starting from Wisconsin to the rest of the season will be all noon games.
What's the Wisconsin? Well, we don't even know who has that. I haven't looked to
I
see
don't know
who
who
has
got
that
the game.
yet.
I'm just going to guess. I'm going to guess they going to let Illinois be not a noon game.
If it depends on, look, folks, this is what it comes down to.
That'll
right?
be the one little gimme here. Y'all can, and it's not even at the shoe. So here, y'all can take that one.
Fox has the rights to the Penn State game. I would be shocked if they put that any other time than noon. And then all the other games that we're talking about, there was a draft. They do a draft every year to say, first pick, Fox, which Big Ten game do you want the most? You know which the answer is. Ohio State, Michigan. I think they get pick number 2. What's the second game you want? And that's Ohio State, Penn State. Every year they pick that when it's available. And then it goes after that. So if like Illinois, Ohio State if that is a CBS game, it won't be at noon.
I just get tired of the fact that the best night game we're going to get in the shoe every year is Grambling State or OU or something like that. Like,
I agree with that.
Like
that shouldn't be.
That's ridiculous. Like, you never going to play a big-time game at night until you get to the CFP. Like, that's crazy.
Well, we talked about Big Noon Kick yesterday, and I'll just remind you some storylines coming up for this week in college football. It's a little early to look at them, but Texas Tech at Utah, that's a 17-16 matchup.
It's Utah. The Texas Tech by 50.
Okay. You think they're going to – well, it's at Utah, so there won't be any flying tortillas. But
I'm telling you, and they got Texas Tech as give me the points plus Texas Tech.
Okay.
That's easy.
You just said they're going to win by 50?
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't know. You don't know that I'm not a Utah fan at all.
Is that just because you don't like Utah the state?
No,
or Utah
it has nothing to do with that. It's the fact that Utah is Utah. Like,
you don't believe in Utah?
Yeah. Like,
okay.
Like their peak.
That's Urban's guy out
their
there.
peak will be maybe a playoff berth.
Oh, okay.
They will never win a game in the playoffs, but they maybe will get to the playoffs.
We talked about this game yesterday.
It's Utah.
It's Mountain Time. They are Big Noon. So unless they change the time of Big Noon from noon, that this game's kicking off at 10 a.m., well, 10:20, whatever time Big Noon gets around to it. I hate that. Where they're like, it's Big Noon kickoff, and they don't kick it off till 20 minutes after noon. Like, call it Big Noon kickoff and then have the kickoff at noon. What are we doing?
Give me Iguodala. No, give me Texas Tech on the money line. That's easy.
A couple other games for you if you want to watch some college football, because, of course, there's no Ohio State this weekend. I know there's going to be a lot of weddings planned this weekend, so if you can dodge one of those, because everybody has to have a fall wedding. They planned it for this weekend or the other bye weekend.
The wedding I went to, they planned it against Grambling State. That's
still
smart.
illegal.
Before I would ban noon kickoffs, I would ban fall weddings.
Well, there's that. Yeah, I don't.
But everybody loves fall weddings because of they like the leaves and the colors and all of those.
That's their problem.
That's what my wife made the decision of us getting married in the fall, and she knows that we'll rarely ever celebrate it on the day because I probably have to go somewhere to do some work.
Yeah. See, we have a similar issue where we got married in the winter. We got married December 3rd. But at the time we got married, because my wife and I are old, this will be our 20th anniversary coming up this year. There was no Big Ten championship game. That was like 2 weeks after the Michigan game. So it was just Michigan game, Thanksgiving, and then like a whole nother week before our anniversary and our wedding. So we were like, yeah, we're out of football season. We're good. There's only bowl games haven't started yet. Now, every year, the Big Ten championship game, which last few years hasn't come into play, sadly, but usually that's a thing that I have to now deal with.
Celebrated
now we're in like big championship weekend, and it's our anniversary. But when I got married, it wasn't. That wasn't a thing. But now
you know how you would avoid these anniversary conflicts that you guys have.
Don't get married.
You do what I did, and you don't allow anyone to like you enough to marry you.
That's
and
right.
Then you don't have to worry about it.
That seems lonely.
Yeah. That's, you know what, Dylan, that's fine.
One is the loneliest number.
All right. I actually now can't see because of that singing. It somehow caused me to go deaf and blind. I'm like Paul Keels.
Again, can't see what in the devil is going on at all. Somebody shoots and misses.
There you go. That was you singing that song, Shooting and Missing. Kansas City Chiefs prove themselves to be a stupid organization. We'll tell you why next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Well, folks, we are noticing some major backups after a crash in Westerville. It's happening on 270 in that westbound direction right before 71. So expect some lane closures still this morning. We are down to travel times to 11 miles per hour. And really the traffic is extending from that crash site all the way past State Route 3, also known as Westerville Road. So do be mindful there. A live look at the scene, noticing a lot of brake lights and bumper-to-bumper traffic. Do be patient as people people are still on scene with this crash this morning. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your fan traffic.
Hey, summer's almost over, and I'm sure you've been limping around on a bad knee, a hip, a back. Maybe it's a shoulder. It called the shots all summer long. Well, I'm telling you, you don't need to take that into the fall, and you definitely don't need to take it into 2026. The answer is here for you now. It's QC Kinetics right here in Columbus. I should know. I got it done about 5 years ago with my knee, and it has felt great ever since. It's natural regenerative medicine. They're not going to cut anything out of your body. They're not going to dull the pain. They're going to have their treatments restore and regenerate your body so your body can heal itself. Do what it is meant to do. No drugs, no surgery, no downtime. Just a smarter, natural way to heal your body. So go check them out. Bring your MRI, bring your x-rays. QC Kinetics. You can set up your free consultation online at qckinetics.com/Columbus or give them a call at 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. Be sure to check them out today.
Enjoy a good deal more on fresh family favorites this week at Meijer. Save on fresh from Meijer whole pork shoulder butt roast, just $1.79 a pound. Locally grown bulk Honeycrisp apples are $1.49 a pound. And Meijer shredded chunk or sliced cheeses 3 for $6. With flu season around the corner, protect yourself and family with the flu shot. Available today at your Meijer pharmacy. Getting everything you want in just one stop. That's the good life at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
The waterworks techs have heard it all. Screeching furnaces, dripping pipes, strangled garbage disposals, overflowing toilets. Did a spooky surprise catch you off guard? Who are you going to call?
No, not them. Call the Waterworks at 614-232-2222. We provide better care, better value, better results, and we'll take on any drain or heating and cooling nightmare to come your way. Happy Hallow Waterworks.
Morning Juice is live on YouTube. Weekday mornings starting at 6. Or on demand whenever you want it. Yeah, whenever. Bobby Carpenter's at your beck and call. And Tito's there too, to clean the toilets. Head to YouTube and subscribe today.
Earn 2% cash back on purchases and pay 0% APR on balance transfers for 15 months with a new Kemba Financial Credit Union Visa. That's more rewards and less interest. Apply at Kemba.org. For purchases and balance transfers made in the first 90 days, restrictions apply. APR equals annual percentage rate. Variable and subject to change. Equal opportunity lender expires 10/31/25.
Buckeye fans, it's here. Behind the O, the free app with exclusive athlete-driven Ohio State content. Every click helps NAL for your favorite Buckeyes at no cost to you. Download Behind the O today and get closer to the Buckeyes than ever before.
Free to you, NIL for them. Behind the O. Download now.
At Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
Now at Great Lakes Hyundai, lease 2 Elantras for $222. That's right, lease 2 new 2025 Elantra SEs for just $222 a month for a 2-year lease. Both your new Elantras come with owner assurance and America's Best Warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. In Columbus or Dublin or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit, $39.99 down per unit plus taxes and fees. First month payment, 10K miles per year, ends 9/30.
Sounding an alarm.
Did any of this have to happen? No.
All new tonight. ABC 6 News continues to investigate the city's mandate to replace thousands of water meters in Columbus homes,
Nobody said that they could come and flood my house.
raising questions about who is doing the work,
You don't think constituents should be upset about this?
the hiring practices that are causing even more safety concerns.
Do you think our coverage exposed a lot about this company?
I think it's a good thing.
Tonight at 6.
Hi, I'm Morgan. I have 3 kids. I have an IQ of 160. I work with the cops.
You're a cop?
No, they do sign my paychecks.
Caitlin Olsen returns in High Potential, the #1 drama.
She was abducted. You knew that already, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought it'd be nice to let you have this one.
And one of the best new crime procedurals.
You're waiting on me to leave so you can poke around without a warrant, aren't you?
Yeah. High Potential. Tonight at 10 on ABC 6.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Tyvis is drinking a protein shake for breakfast. T-Bone is eating a protein donut. Minus the protein. And it's more than one donut. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
If you miss any part of the program, don't worry. We podcast these things for you. You can find it wherever you get podcasts. Just search T-Bone and Tyvis. It'll be right there. You can listen to the whole episode. Go back to the start of it. Here when we first got on the air with our new sound system, we were playing sounds to make sure everything was working. Also, any episode of this show is all going to be there for you going forward when you hit subscribe, follow, like on your favorite podcast apps. Do that today. Don't wait for it. Just go T-Bone and Tyvis on your favorite podcast app. Listen when you want. Don't listen when the corporate overlords tell you have to. I mean, they make us get here at 6 to 9 a.m., but you could listen at 2 p.m. if you want to. Not that you should, because we have other fine programming here on The Fan. But when that programming is over, you can go listen to T-Bone and Tyvis on your schedule, on your favorite app. The Kansas City Chiefs, I think, did something stupid. Did you see this thing they did with Rashi Rice? This whole thing?
But the free 4 shirts?
Yeah. Tyquan Thornton was wearing one, and obviously Mr. Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, was wearing one too.
Yes, I've seen this.
What were your thoughts when you saw that? I didn't play in an NFL locker room because I initially saw that and thought how stupid this was. But, I mean, you've been a teammate of guys, I'm sure, that have had some run-ins with law enforcement or whatever.
We was all saying free Joey when we played here because Joey got suspended for the Virginia Tech game in 2015. And it was so funny. We all said every time something happens, we're going to do the shoulder. We're going to do the shrug. So I think Zeke scored, did the shrug. I had a pick. I did the shrug.
What did he get suspended for? I'm forgetting.
I forget what he did.
Was it an off-the-field thing?
I think it was.
Oh, okay.
I think it was. But he got suspended. And that was like and it was stupid because it's like whatever he did, he probably deserved to get suspended for. But it was like, that's all right. That's your guy. So I understood when Travis and them wore the shirts because that's my guy. Like, I want my guy out here to play, like, you know.
Okay.
According to the internet, it had to do with some Mary Jane.
Oh.
Mary
Really?
Jane.
Yes.
Joey Bosa?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let him live.
He got suspended.
That seems
by
like a
the
silly thing to
athletic
suspend
department.
someone for, but whatever.
It's all legal now, isn't it?
Yeah,
we weren't there 10 years ago.
Josh Gordon would be the best receiver in Browns history if it was just been legal.
True enough. But I will just say this. For me, when I see the Rashi Rice shirts, I'm like, all right, one, it's not like he got suspended for something minor, right? Like, at least with the Joey Bosa thing that you're talking about, that sounds like something that's like, well, you made a personal decision for what you choose to put in your body. I feel weird that people get suspended for stuff like that. But if it's a rule, it's a rule. I can understand being a little more supportive of that. I cannot understand, like, Rashi Rice, you can think he's a great guy. You can think that he's a good teammate and he'd be valuable if he was on the field and you miss him even. But he ran into, it caused a huge accident on a major freeway, speeding in his car, then left the scene of that accident.
Fled the scene.
Thankfully, no one died, but people could have died there. Ask Henry Ruggs III about how that goes, right? When you end up in a car accident where someone dies, you go to jail. So he didn't get jail time. He's lucky to have avoided that. I guess I shouldn't say he didn't get jail time. He will have to serve jail time at some point. I think it's like 30 days, but he's not in prison for life. He's not in prison for a very long time. His career has been put on hold a little bit because of this, but he's going to be back on an NFL field soon. Also, he accepted the suspension from Roger Goodell. Like,
what
this was
it, 4 games?
6, I thought.
6?
4 or 6. I think it's 6. Either way, like, I feel like it's weird to have, like, oh, free Rashi Rice. Is like, he's lucky he only got 6 games, in my opinion, doing something that's stupid. I don't even know why. If I was Rashi Rice, I would say, guys, I appreciate the sentiment, but please, I don't want people talking about this. I want people to forget this happened. I want to forget this happened. I want to move on with my career.
Like I said, it's just teammates showing support to their guy. That's about it. It's not that. I understand from the outside looking in, like, this dude did something that was terrible. Y'all talk about free him. Like, I get that, but, like, it's a locker room thing where it's like we want to show that we got support for our brother and we ain't forgot about you and we still care about you and stuff like that. So I think that because you never know what the impact of it is, like how he is off the field. Like, you don't know what he's going through right now mentally. So, like, maybe that's them showing their support and trying to, keep an arm around him through this time.
I guess. I just, if I were in the locker room, I would say, hey, man, I've got your back. I believe this was a bad move. This was a not good thing. You seem to be pretty remorseful about it, all that. If he's, here, the other question I would have is Is he asking for guys? Did he come in with shirts and be like, here you go?
No.
I made these for you.
No, that's not.
Okay, take one, pass it down.
No.
Right.
I'm going to tell you right now, no, that's not. That's not how this probably came about.
That would be super awkward if that was the case. But I'm guessing these guys made these shirts on their own.
Yeah.
And if I mean, everybody's different. If I were him, I would say, I appreciate that, but no thanks. By the way, did we ever figure out what you're eating for breakfast? Did you order anything?
Yeah, I did. Actually, it just arrived.
Do we know? Well, I know you know what it is. Does Dylan know what you're getting him? Did you get Dylan anything?
I did get him something, but
thank you. I appreciate you.
I don't think he knows. I didn't tell him what it was.
Surprise. I like it.
It's McDonald's.
You were looking
You
at
went
Burger
with
King.
option C.
No.
You were looking at Burger King and Bojangles, and we went McDonald's. That's
no,
good.
I'm kidding. It's first watch. It's the healthy stuff.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Some egg whites.
Yeah.
Maybe a little quinoa.
Yeah. I'm trying to help him out.
Dylan's fine. Look at him. He's skinny. He's fine. He's not like me. I'm not eating the breakfast stuff. You guys are. You guys do your thing.
The last time I got Dylan something, he ate the sandwich. Then Tim Hall came here with a sandwich. He ate that sandwich.
Yes.
He has a problem.
No, he's being polite.
Yeah.
Unlike
What
you.
are you talking about?
Timmy brought you.
I turned it down.
You bought him a sandwich.
Turned
he
it
ate
down.
it. Then Timmy bought him a sandwich. He ate that. That's just being polite. Sometimes you have to suffer to be polite.
Yes.
Right? It's not always easy to be polite.
You got to have goals, and you got to be strong. You got to stick to your goals.
Yeah, I have a goal. It's to be nice to people, not be an ass, and just go around being a jerk.
I think they understand.
People give me free food, I eat it.
I think that's
The only goal I have every day, Tyvis, is to not get fired from this job and kicked off the air. That's it. That's all I go for every single day.
That's a good one.
I have 5 examples of that I have to deal with that 5 different times of not getting kicked off.
You have a lot of jobs.
Yeah,
That's
5.
That's a choice you made. And I respect your choice. I think it's great. All right, we're going to come back. We have this new audio system in. We have been working out the glitches all morning. A bunch of you, I have asked for sound that you want us to test out to make sure it's in our new system. We have a lot of dumb sound that this radio station has amassed over the years. Did it make it into the new system? We're going to play some of those next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Still pretty slow moving for folks over in Canal Winchester and Pickerington. Still monitoring a crash on 33 in that westbound direction at Gender Road. Left shoulder in a lane is currently restricted right now, down to 15 miles per hour for your travel times, and really extended when it comes to traffic all the way past Gender Road and over by Pickerington Road this morning. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Tailgate season is here, and if your grill makes you have to duck when you light it, it's time for an upgrade. Billiards Plus carries top-of-the-line grills that you can pass down to your kids and gifts the whole family will enjoy. Family-owned and operated. Billiards Plus on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
It's always a good day at the Nationwide Children's Hospital Championship. September 18th through 21st at the Scarlet Course. PGA Tour's rising stars compete, Hub 13 drink specials, and more. Get free tickets today at ncc-golf.com.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Save big on 18-count cartons of large grade A Kroger brand eggs. They're just $2.99 each with your digital coupon. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Hey, it's Anthony. Synergenics and Low T Center are the original MVPs of testosterone replacement therapy. They've been changing the lives of men across the country for more than a decade. So if you've been thinking about testosterone, or if you've noticed that you're getting older, more tired, not motivated to do anything, it's not just aging. It's a physical and mental change to your body. Testosterone can actually help. And it all starts with a quick test. The on-site lab makes it quick and easy to get results in as fast as about 20 minutes. And if you decide you want the treatment and you want it at home, let the provider know, and they'll educate you on everything you need to know about treating yourself at home. And for a limited time only, visit any Synergenics or Low T Center for a free hormone consultation, and you'll automatically be entered for a chance to win autographed sports memorabilia, or you may even win a pair of tickets to a major sporting event. Book your appointment now at trtmvp.com. That's trtmvp.com.
Hi, I'm Rick Germain for Toyota West. And with over 600 new and pre-owned vehicles available, Toyota West at I-270 and Georgesville Road has the car you're looking for. And right now at Toyota West, take advantage of 0 down and 0 payments until 2026. And every pre-owned vehicle comes with a 72-hour exchange policy plus a 3-month warranty for qualified vehicles. Come see us at the Germain Auto Mall on Georgesville Road or get started today at ToyotaWest.com. Offer expires 9/30. No payments for deferred payment. Interest accrues at time of inception with approved credit.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day. The water's standing in the tub. My toilets will not flush. The smell's getting bad in here. I need help in a rush.
Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain or you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee.
It's 93 or free. Guaranteed.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Hey, Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions. And yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL, 614-962-7355, or selltohometeam.com.
When it comes to protecting your business, whether it's your staff, property, or assets, don't make a crucial mistake by contracting companies that provide subpar and unprofessional service. What you need is a security partner known for their unwavering professionalism and unnatural reliability. You need Event Risk. Event Risk is a U.S.-based, veteran-owned company that not only specializes in on-site guarding, but also offers armed security associates and executive protection agents. Event Risk, elite protection for your peace of mind.
Hello, my name is Eric Rose, CEO and founder of Event Risk Security Services. We are a U.S.-based, veteran-owned company providing protection services and consulting to Fortune 500 corporations, movie studios, celebrities, and high-net-worth individuals. If you're tired of fluff margins with low compensation for poor quality security officers and the endless revolving door of vendor staffing, then give us a try. For virtually the same cost, we can then address what keeps you up at night.
Visit eventriskinc.com.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars, Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Week 2 of the NFL concluded with a doubleheader on Monday Night Football. The first game saw former Buckeye quarterback C.J. Stroud and his Houston Texans host Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The game was close throughout the night, but ended with Bucs running back Rashi Rice scoring the game-winning touchdown with 6 seconds left on the clock to put Tampa Bay up 20-19. The other Monday Night Football game was not as close, as the Chargers controlled most of this game and beat the Las Vegas Raiders 20-9. And finally, the Cincinnati Reds were in action last night. They beat the St. Louis Cardinals 11-6 and sit 2 games back of a wild card spot. This update was sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. We all love the word free, so does Awaken 180. Medication free, side effect free, and free support for life. Awaken180weightloss.com.
All of the hair on their heads is slowly migrating to the lower part of their faces. And cracking. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
Hey, if you're like me, you struggled with your weight for a very long time. For me, it's something that pretty much after high school, it got out of control, and I've been trying to get it back ever since. Well, I'm working with my friends at Columbus Men's Clinic to do just that. I'm taking the semaglutide shots. Yeah, you've heard about those. They help you out with your appetite. They help, hopefully, get you to lose some weight. That's what I'm doing right now. Already down double-digit pounds in the last 3 weeks that I've been taking them. So, yeah, the results are there for me. Everybody's different, right? Your results may vary, of course, but that's why you go to Columbus Men's Clinic. You're a guy, you've got a lot of issues that maybe you've been dealing with for a long time, like I have, with my weight, and you put off trying to get some help for it. Now's the time to get that help from Columbus Men's Clinic. They will find a solution that works for your body and your budget when you go there. $99 for the consultation with the medical professional, and you get your blood work done, all of that for $99. And then off of that, they will look at what works best for you. Plus, if you're dealing with maybe it's low testosterone, they have a treatment for that. If you're dealing with erectile dysfunction, that is also something you can get taken care of at Columbus Men's Clinic, along with a lot of other issues too. So whether it's weight management or those other things I mentioned, Columbus Men's Clinic is the place to go. Call them today, 614-300-7400, or visit columbusmensclinic.com. Again, it's $99 for the blood work and the consultation. $99, columbusmensclinic.com, or 614-300-7400 to talk to Columbus Men's Clinic today.
All right.
How's your breakfast sandwich over there?
It was delicious.
You got the Burger King croissant.
Yeah,
Did you get the double meat?
I did sausage and eggs.
Didn't go with the bacon.
No, he's insane. He probably finished it already.
Hey, I'm not even mad because he ordered it for me.
Dylan got one with sausage and bacon on it, and egg and cheese, which I respect. That's the way to go.
It's a lot of calories.
You know what? Not hungry. I had my semaglutide shot. I'm good. I'm gonna get a little. I got a little coffee here this morning. That's all I need for right now.
Well, you're gonna go to the bathroom off of that. In the chat, they want to hear this "Cream of the Crop" by the Macho Man.
We have the new soundboard in here, and we're trying out all the sound to make sure it all migrated over to this new system. So yeah, Macho Man, Cream of the Crop sound. I think we have that.
The Macho Man Randy Savage is not happy. Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in. Outside interference, yeah. I'm living in a nightmare. But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah. I am the cream. Yeah, let me say it, yeah. Let me say it out loud. The cream of the crop. I am the cream. I am the cream, yeah. The cream of the crop. I'm on my way. On balance, off balance, doesn't matter. Nobody does it better.
Oh. When he was at his best, no one could top Macho Man, right? Like when it came to those promos, you do a little Macho Man, don't you, Tyvis?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, the thing, though, is some people do a Macho Man and they're like, let me tell you, and they get real, like, yelly. But the thing is with him, the best Macho Man impression you can do is when he's like that, where he's just whispering. He didn't get loud. At some of his best promos, he's barely audible. And that's why Macho Man was great.
He probably had the best sound bites and promos in the game.
I'm a Ric Flair guy when it comes to that category.
Nah, man,
Do we have Ric Flair?
There has to be. There's definitely some Ric Flair in there. I mean, I know there's a lot of woos. Have you ever heard him do the lottery commercial? Let me see. I don't know if I have the right one here. This is a Ric Flair. This is a commercial he did for a lottery, I believe.
It takes a lot to be the...
Oh, no, that's not. That's stupid. Get that one out of there. Oh, no. Now I don't know how to edit things.
You're not a... Tyvis jet flying.
I don't know.
I love that.
That's a good one. I think this is the one I was looking for.
Can I get one of those woo tickets?
Excuse me?
One of those woo tickets.
It's not woo. It's woo. Woo. Introducing Ric Flair's new woo. Scratch-off ticket for the North Carolina Educational Lottery with a top prize of $100,000. It's enough to make anyone say, woo, 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 woo.
Him walking into the bathroom in Nationwide Arena when he was here a couple years ago and just hearing people wooing him as he walked into a stall to drop a deuce. One of my all-time favorite memories.
See, another reason why I'm inspired by Ric Flair, I also would say no, or I wouldn't say no to any endorsement or commercial.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
I will say yes to anything involving money.
He's never met anything like that he wouldn't do. By the way, Alex was asking in the YouTube chat for Steiner math. And Tyvis, you looked at me and said, what's Steiner math?
Yeah, what is Steiner math?
What?
Oh, this is a legendary wrestling clip from Big Papa Pump. Steiner, yeah, talking about he's trying to break down what's going to happen in a matchup where it's a three-way wrestling match, and the math gets a little screwy.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at sacrifice, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning. But I got a 66 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 1/3 chance, minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 1/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning, if we used to go one-on-one, and then add 66 2/3%, I got 141 2/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice.
That, by the way, Michigan education. Just want to point that out. It's where he went to college.
Yes, but that might be the greatest promo of all time.
Oh, it's not up there. It's fantastic. I love him doing that math. It's always made me laugh. Also, we've had a bunch of requests for Ed Orgeron. You know about Coach O. I think Coach O could have cut a mean promo back in the day.
What down you want me going and what door you want me out of?
This is Ed Orgeron talking to a group of boosters, and I have listened to this clip 100 times.
I don't know what he's saying.
Try figure it out. See what he says.
And I'm glad you didn't have that Rafa Salafusa who never got past number 1.
Say it. Well, let me hear it one more time.
I'll play it one more time. This is whatever he said. They were like, "Oh yes, we get what you're saying, and that's hilarious." I have no idea what he said here.
And I'm glad you didn't have that Rafa Salafusa who never got past number 1.
I don't know what he said.
This is also he at one point. I believe this was when he coached at Ole Miss, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, before LSU.
Yeah, this is when he was doing an ad, I believe, at Ole Miss for Hummers. Because there was a local dealership that made him their spokesperson for Hummers.
Hey, I'm Coach O. I just love my Hummer. I believe the Hummer is the best vehicle on the road. Big, tough, aggressive, and it represents everything that we want at Ole Miss. I have my Hummer. You need a Hummer. Tell them about it, JoJo.
Mississippi, they are here. The new Rogers Dabbs H3 Hummers are here.
The folks at Rogers Dabbs Hummer are first-team players. Come see them.
Rogers Dabbs and Hummer like nothing else. New H3 starting at just $32,000.
Love it.
Yeah. Coach O. Great. I mean, he's obviously insane, but I mean, I wish I got paid like Ed Orgeron did to leave USC. I would take that paycheck every day.
Do we have Steve Spurrier?
Oh, I don't know if I have it in there. I have to go look for it. I've had a lot of requests, though, for, I don't know how many more games we're going to have to use this, but we do have some Flacco sound.
Flacco, my Cracko.
That still exists for those of you who are worried about that. It is there.
Well, his days seem like they numbered.
I do have this one that was requested as well on our Twitter page.
That wasn't a doink. That was a dong.
Also, somebody actually asked for this, and the last time we tried to play this, it broke our system, so I'm going to see if it works. This is a little song we created for Tyvis, and I don't know if it will actually play.
He's Mr. PTO.
Oh, hey, look. It's working fine. See? Didn't blow anything up. Everything's working great.
Now everything will get shut down.
You're not taking any PTO, like, anytime soon, are you? Like this week?
All right. That tickled you?
It does.
I don't find anything humorous about this.
Do we have the full version that we can play on Thursday?
I'm sure we can. You know what? If we don't, I'll make sure it gets back in there. 100%. We'll be ready for
I hope it fries the system.
Well, this new system doesn't get fried as easier as the old one.
It's more durable.
Until they put that song in there.
That's right. Also, we've had requests for Joe Namath. Joe Namath, of course, is fine.
Chad Clay impresses me. The same thing impresses them. Yeah! I want to kiss you.
Kissing Susie Colbert. That was when he tried to do that. It wasn't good for him. He had to apologize. Bad stuff there. And we did have a lot of requests. Is Anthony Schlegel still in the system? Of course. Anthony Schlegel is still in the system.
Because if everybody forgets, the week before, he stroked a dude with his hands. I mean, made him leave the game.
Perfect. All right, so we'll keep doing that. We also have some insane sound that isn't from our sound system. It's from Adam Schefter. We'll play that for you next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and welcome to your Tuesday. Well, we did have a crash that just cleared up for folks over on the north side over in Worthington. That was happening on 161, that westbound direction, right at 71, where a left lane was blocked in that area. As I mentioned, crews left the scene not too long ago. Roads looking a little bit better out there this morning. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your fan traffic.
Fan traffic is sponsored by Buckeye Lake Marina. Sail into savings at Buckeye Lake Marina before the year ends and find the boat that's just right for you. Visit BuckeyeLakeMarina.com for more.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could dump all your problems on someone else's back? Well, when you wake up to a clogged drain or a plumbing issue, make that Mr. Rooter's problem.
Call 855-MISTERS today or MrRooter.com.
Call Mr. Rooter. He'll be there quick.
Did you know that Byers Airport Subaru is the oldest Subaru retailer in the entire country? And we're conveniently located right by the airport. We take pride in treating every customer like family because that's what's kept us around for generations. Right now, drive home a new 2025 Subaru Outback for 1.9% for up to 72 months. Start your journey today at ColumbusSubaru.com. Byers Auto, driving the next generation of buyers. Subject to credit approval. Financing offer term up to 72 months on 2025 Subaru Outback. Cannot be combined with any other incentive. See dealer for details. Offer ends 9/30/25.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at RunyonDentalGroup.com. That's RunyonDentalGroup.com.
Sounding an alarm.
Did any of this have to happen?
No.
All new tonight, ABC 6 News continues to investigate the city's mandate to replace thousands of water meters in Columbus homes,
Nobody said that they could come and flood my house.
raising questions about who is doing the work.
You don't think constituents should be upset about this?
The hiring practices that are causing even more safety concerns.
Do you think our coverage exposed a lot about this company?
I think it's a good thing.
Tonight at 6.
Hi, I'm Morgan. I have 3 kids. I have an IQ of 160. I work with the cops.
You're a cop?
No, but they do sign my paychecks.
Caitlin Olsen returns in High Potential, the #1 drama.
She was abducted. You knew that already, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought it'd be nice to let you have this one.
And one of the best new crime procedurals.
You're waiting on me to leave so you can poke around without a warrant, aren't you?
Yeah.
High Potential, tonight at 10 on ABC 6.
Dr. Marta Lavelle of Urbana and Darby Dental Smiles on having First Bank of Central Ohio as a partner.
It has been great working with First Bank of Central Ohio. They helped me achieve a huge goal, becoming a business owner. The bank made it so easy. They helped me through the whole process. It's been great ever since.
Experience what it's like to be first at First Bank of Central Ohio. Visit fbcentralohio.com for more details. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
If only there was a radio show that constantly talked about Ohio State athletics. Well, good news. It's real, baby. The Buckeye Show.
Weeknights at 6.
Proud to be your flagship home of the Buckeyes. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
This sports report brought to you by Bet365. Football is back. Get ready for the season at Bet365. When it comes to sports books, Bet365 has it all. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Fraud in government is a crime, and it robs taxpayer dollars. I'm Ohio Auditor of State Keith Faber, and my job is to catch people that lie, cheat, and steal. Report suspicious behavior and help stop fraud. Learn the red flags, speak up, and protect your tax dollars by calling 1-866-FRAUD-OH.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Get a recap of all the day's news from across the state. The ONN Daily Podcast. Listen at ONNradio.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts from the Ohio News Network.
Got a teen athlete? Then you know putting in the hours is all part of the game. But did you know the same goes for learning how to drive? Because just like playing a sport, learning to drive takes practice. The only difference is the stakes are even higher. 50 hours of practice time driving with you? Worth every minute. Gear up at teachyourteentodrive.ohio.gov.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll start off the day with mostly to partly cloudy skies, but don't leave the sunglasses at home. It will be a mostly sunny Tuesday with afternoon highs getting in the mid to upper 80s. For tonight, skies will be mostly clear with our overnight lows in the 50s and then dry and sunny for Wednesday with highs in the mid to upper 80s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
Catch the latest from the world of Ohio State athletics. Weeknights at 6 on The Buckeye Show. New special guests in everything scarlet and gray, The Fan. Both of these men played sports in high school. Only one of them was good at it. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Many men remember the first time, but it's not the first time you probably thinking about. It's the first time that erectile dysfunction ruined the moment. If you're over 50, it's likely that you've had that first time yourself. But the good news is that if you're like most men, that first time can be the last time that ED impacts your sex life. So go see my people over at Tri-State Men's Health, because they have treatments when the pills and the herbals fail. They have treatments with success rates well over 90%. Some treatments can have you last an hour or more. We have 6 locations located in Ohio, 2 of them right here in Columbus. One is in Hilliard, the other one is in Westerville. Schedule a consult with Tri-State Men's Health today. Your initial visit is $99, which includes a medical consult with a licensed medical provider, a TMPSA test, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is what? Free. They have an expert staff, and if you're like a lot of men, you could be having sex the day after your appointment. So call them today at 800-900-9654 or visit TriStateMen'sHealth.com.
We had this audio a little bit earlier on the show. Adam Schefter was on Get Up yesterday talking about the Tush push because, of course, the Eagles beating the Chiefs, I guess, 2 times in a row, 2 of the last 3 games that both those teams played. That's apparently too much. Can't have that happening. So Adam Schefter was talking about the Tush push and how effective it is.
The biggest thing here to me is that this game was lost in March. This game was lost when the NFL owners refused to ban the Tush push from happening. It wasn't lost yesterday. It was lost in March. And there might be a lot of games that the Eagles play that are lost in March because this play is unstoppable. It not only does the defense not know how to handle it, but even the officials don't even know how to handle it. You're seeing the Eagles linemen jump off sides every play, and nothing's called.
It's a false start.
So the officials have no idea. Defenses have no idea, and the Eagles get to do whatever they want on every single play in the Tush push. And again, I know people hate it, but they have mastered it.
Yeah, that Tush push. Like I say, it is what it is. Like,
you sound like you're kind of done with it, though.
I am. Like, it's because, like I said, it's just not a pleasing play. Like, it's so boring to watch and officiate. Like, it's to the point where it's like, it was exciting when it first happened because the excitement was, who's going to stop it? How they going to stop it? Can somebody stop it? But, like, now that it's just been so dominant, it's like, okay, they're going to get the first down. I mean, so they line up in the Tush push. Okay, this is the first down. So let's go ahead and start thinking about the next play because they're going to get this.
I just think, see, this is me being, like, from an older generation. Because I go back to, people would wonder when I was a kid, because I was one of those people that
were you in Jim Brown days?
No, but I was in the days, Tyvis, when I remembered some guy named Michael Jordan. And I remember how dominant Michael Jordan was.
You're talking about Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Yeah, in basketball. And I remember saying to myself, anybody but this Bulls team, please. I am so tired of seeing them win. They reeled off, when he was playing 6 straight championships, obviously had the break there. Mm-hmm. He came back in the 45 season. That didn't work. But when he played a full season, they won 6 of them.
Well, don't mention that 95 year. The Jordan guys don't like it.
You can't mention
Messes
that.
with your rhetoric.
Yeah, because he didn't make the finals that year because the Knicks got to him. Or was that the Magic?
The Magic.
Magic got him that year. That's right.
Come on now.
That's right. And then don't worry
Hakeem
about the finals.
Olajuwon and them dogs.
Don't worry about the finals and that. Don't worry about the finals. Anyway, the point is, people would say, why didn't you enjoy that? And the answer is, because I saw kind of what you're now seeing with the Tush push, where it's like, this was so dominant. That era for Jordan was so dominant that after a while you just go, could someone else win, please? And I feel like that's a little bit of what we're experiencing, a little bit with the Tush push, where people are saying, I'm just tired of this working. Now, the part about the officiating, I 100% agree with. Like, you need to officiate the game correctly. And I don't get this idea of, like, officials can't officiate it. Yeah, they can. You're telling me...
I look down that line and see if somebody move early.
Well, number one, look down the line and see if the center is actually, like, over top of the ball or behind the ball the way he's supposed to be. right? Because you're not allowed to have your head over the ball, which sometimes the center does in that formation. The guards shouldn't be allowed to be, shoulder to shoulder with the center. They need to be behind him a little bit to stay out of the neutral zone. Then on top of that, if they go early, you call that. I think it's weird how the officials almost gave up officiating that play. Dean Blandino was talking about it. We're like, I can't even officiate this thing. Officials can't see it. How? Then every goal line stand also apparently never gets officiated correctly? Is that what you're telling me? Because it looks a lot like how goal line stands are, even when you're not doing the tush push. You have to officiate it correctly. So either do your job or find people who can. To me, that's the issue with the tush push. And like you said, if it's boring, fine. It's effective too. And if you want it, if every team does this every down of every game, then I'd be with you. We're now changing the game of football to just be this. Then there needs to be a discussion, but we're not there yet.
I wanted to correct something because during this game, the course of this game, Chris Jones and Jalen Hurts got into it, at the end of the game.
Yeah.
And Chris Jones said that he only even got 100 yards. Jalen Hurts finished the game with 101 yards. I just want to clarify that. He got 101. So.
How I just don't even understand how people are paying attention to that during the game.
You know what? You're
losing the game too. Why are you trying to talk trash when you're losing the game? Like that just
they don't like each other.
But wasn't that at the end of the game where they're just standing there waiting for the Eagles to go into victory formation essentially?
Yeah, there was a victory formation.
So he's standing there saying you didn't even get 100 yards. It's like we beat you in your house. What are you talking like? How would anybody have any room to talk there? That makes no sense. You
don't know the form of trash talking.
No, I trust me.
If you're going to trash, you got to do it.
I was a terrible player.
I'm doing it.
I know.
If the score is 66 to nothing and we getting blowed out, I'm still talking cash money. Like that, you just can't stop.
Why?
You got to say, y'all beat them. Y'all ain't beat me.
No, that's what I'd be saying.
you beat them.
You see these guys? I'm going to back the bus right over top of them. They suck. Me? I'm great. It wasn't me you beat. You beat all these losers.
No, if I'm Chris Jones, I'm saying you didn't do anything against our defense. Our offense was anemic and then decided to turn the ball over in the red zone when they were going to go up 4 points.
That's the other thing, too. If Travis Kelce could catch a pass and be like anywhere close to the player that he's alleged to be, then we probably aren't having this discussion because that play where he catches that ball, goes in for a touchdown, that would probably change the course of this game quite a bit, I would say. So I feel like we're having this discussion now because we're seeing the same result over and over and over. And yes, the play that's most effective is the tush push. But I made that Michael Jordan comparison earlier. The difference was Michael Jordan had a variety of ways to beat you, right? He could hit some shots from the mid-range. He could hit some, drive you to the bucket, beat you that way. All different kinds of acrobatics under the basket to get layups and foul and free throws and all that stuff. He wasn't going to beat you hitting threes, but that's another discussion for another day. The point is, he had a lot of variety to his game. The tush push is just this thing that you see all the time. You go, oh, they're going to do this again because they're inside the 5-yard line. I just feel like maybe stop them from getting inside the 5-yard line as often, Kansas City, and this won't be an issue for you. So
when I woke up this morning and I was seeing the score to the Raiders and Chargers game and I seen the highlights, the thing that came to mind was Pete Carroll said everywhere he's went, he's never had less than 10 wins on the season. So he predicts 10 wins. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna get there.
Raiders didn't look good last night.
I don't know if
you're
it's
not gonna
get
there with Geno throwing 3 picks. That's not going to get you to 10 wins for sure.
He stinks. He's bad. We might see Kenny Pickett.
Well,
is that who the backup is? Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. They made that trade.
You talk about something crazy? Kenny Pickett go in there and look good? Oh, my God.
Could you imagine?
They're going to fire everybody in Cleveland. Like, that would be like, to me, that'd be the nail in the that's it. Like, y'all done.
Yeah,
y'all cannot evaluate quarterbacks.
Now that you bring it up, I want to see it happen.
I actually am rooting for this, too, now. I think this would be the funniest thing ever.
Like, how would you come back from this? You traded a 5th round for him. You thought that he wasn't going to be no good, so you got another 5th round back for him. You went with the 40-year-old who's not doing well. And then if your 2 young quarterbacks don't look good,
I've just determined there are 2 things now in football that I'm rooting for more than anything this season. One is for Kenny Pickett to start and be good for the Raiders, just so the Browns front office continues to look like idiots. And I want Bill Belichick to make the Duke's Mayo Bowl and win it. That's like, that is,
So they
I
gonna
want to
dump the
see
mayo
that, man. I guess I got to go over and get the mayo now. And Jordan Hudson's there with like the camera phone out, just like, come on, Bill, let's do it. This is great for clicks and social media. Let's go. Like, all right, I guess you're going to dump the mayo on me now.
Did they win last week? I figured
I think they did. This week they play somebody that's like halfway decent. I forget who, but I'm just, North Carolina's like back to playing someone.
They play UCF. They 2-1 on the year.
Oh, and is Scott Frost at UCF, right?
Yes, he is.
And you know he's on his redemption tour, so he's looking at it like, oh, I'm gonna get the Bill Belichick hide. I got to get that. I got to have that on the mantle that I beat Bill Belichick. Couldn't win in Nebraska.
They beat
but
the
I beat
Richmond
the Super Bowl
Spiders last week, and then they beat Charlotte the week
They played a bunch
before
of schools named after cities. So now we're back to playing state schools.
That's
so
it.
this
Bill
will be
can make an impact.
or directional schools at least.
He beat UCF and he beat Clemson. Watch out,
dude. I don't know which one would be fun. I actually do know which would be funnier. Bill Belichick beating Dabo would be hilarious. I will be rooting for that. Like I said, I want him to get to a bowl game. All right, we'll come back 2 minutes. The NFL put on another game that was behind a paywall, and everybody complained about it. How did it do in the numbers? We'll tell you next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
We are following up on a new crash, this time happening over by Whitehall and south of Bexley this morning. It's happening on 33, that westbound direction, right at Refugee Road and State Route 104. Our left lane currently blocked this morning. Looking at our traffic cams, we can see multiple first responders on scene. Looks like at least one car was involved, and they are currently sweeping off debris on the roadway this morning. So do be mindful, we are down to one lane in this area, 33 westbound at State Route 104. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your fan traffic.
Hey, Bobby Carpenter here. After retiring from professional football, I never expected that me, Bobby, I'd have low testosterone. So I went to my friends over at Affinity. I got my labs done, and now I've been on a testosterone replacement plan with Affinity for 8+ years. Best of all, they've supplemented it with peptides and lots of other great products. Learn why me and thousands of men trust the experts at Affinity to feel their best. Get more energy, better workouts, feel like yourself again. And do not waste another day. Get started at feelgreatcolumbus.com today.
5 words no one wants to hear? You need a new roof. What do you do? Who do you call? How are you going to pay for it? Hey, it's Timmy Hall, and these are all questions that run through people's minds when they hear those 5 words. But if you pick up the phone and call Victor's Home Solutions, your new roof will be the easiest, most hassle-free home improvement project you'll ever do. Victor's has thousands of 5-star ratings for both customer service and high-quality installation. Plus, they offer a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. And since no one wants to pay these high interest rates for a limited time, Victor's is offering 5-year, no-interest financing with minimum monthly payments for qualified buyers. So if you need a new roof, don't stress. Victor's Home Solutions has your back. It starts with a free 21-point roof inspection. It assesses the exact condition of your roof and what needs to be done next. Set up your inspection today. 866-VICTORS. That's 866-VICTORS or online at victors.com.
T-Bone and Tyvis is presented by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Sign up today at awaken180weightloss.com.
One of these guys still believes he can play in the NFL. It's T-Bone. He says it's because of his low center of gravity. He's dumb. This is Bone and Tyvis.
Coming up today on The Fan, we have got a ton of great things for you, including Tyvis Powell joining Rothman and Ice at 1:30.
Oh, I am doing that today.
Yeah. You're going up to Cleveland to do your Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, and then after that, you're going to call in there. Also, right before Tyvis, at noon, the Ryan Day press conference. So you will get to hear Ryan Day, and I think it starts a little before noon, I think. But either way, you'll get Ryan Day talking, so you can hear that. Obviously, we're going into the bye week, so we'll get some updates on how he feels about, red zone offense, stuff like that he needs to prepare for, try to get better. So all that and more coming up today on The Fan. We are also playing some audio to make sure that all the audio is working. We've been testing out various things all day long just to make sure we've got what we need. This is the Jerry Jones clip from earlier. If you've not heard this, Jerry Jones talking about how he wants it to be in Dallas.
I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
There you go. You never heard that one before. I'm shocked.
He out of line, man. Like, nobody need to take the mic away from him. He crazy.
They need to take the car keys away, too, and the franchise, but that's a whole nother discussion. All right, so I saw this. Amazon Prime has, they had the Thursday night games. They've had those now. That's been a thing. But they opened up the season last week. Their first game of the season, week 2, they had that Commanders-Packers game. And the numbers on that one, yet again, are staggering. Not as good as some of the numbers we've seen on network television, but Amazon Prime says that on their network, they got 17 million viewers to watch that game. Average viewership was 17 million. So we say all the time, we hear this stuff where I don't want the games to go behind a paywall. I don't want to have to pay for all these extra services. We all complain about it, rightfully so. I'm not saying we shouldn't complain about it. I am saying that the NFL continues to prove that you could probably put this game on, I don't know, name your system that's not you could put it on Napster, which isn't even around, at 3 a.m., and it would get 20 million people or thereabouts to watch it. Like, NFL games just are built different in that regard.
First of all, Thursday night game, if it's a good game like the Commanders and Packers, yeah. Who got the Thursday night game this week, actually? None that we should hear.
I'm forgetting who's on Thursday night this week. I just saw it, and now I've already lost it in my head.
Dolphins-Bills, which I should have known. I just talked to Sherm yesterday. That's not a good game.
That shouldn't be a good game. But you know what? That could be a lot of drama for Mike McDaniel, because I don't know if you saw his press conference yesterday. He looks like someone who's just done with coaching. Like, they asked him, didn't he have the quote where he said something along the lines of, well, to win the game, you got to go out there and win the game.
And not lose it.
That's right. And I'll tell you, losing it is what he's doing right now.
He's such a philosopher.
Have you guys seen the line for this game?
For the Bills,
it's got to be double
12
digits.
and a half.
Yep. Oh, my God.
That's the biggest spread all week.
Yeah, as it should be.
Which is shocking.
Taking gross, disgusting lines, and that's why I bet the Browns last week and lost. So I'll probably do the same thing with the Dolphins.
You going to take the Dolphins plus the points?
Yep.
Yeah, that's either way. All I know is this.
Well, look,
you can put these games anywhere. We will watch them. So it doesn't mean they should, but we'll see. Like, it'll be interesting to compare the numbers from NFL games on Amazon Prime, because aren't NBA games also going to be on Amazon Prime this year? So
what?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Tyvis. They're
NBA games is on Prime.
They have a package. Peacock has a package with NBC. So yes, we're all in on this now. Great.
Let's go back.
So glad we're doing it.
I've never thought I'd say this. Let's just go back to cable.
I'm with you. I was one.
Cable companies is probably sitting back like, y'all will be back.
Well, you know what?
You'll be back.
I remember having cable, and the thing that always used to annoy me about cable was you would pay, or DirecTV or satellite, whatever you had, where it's like you pay $120 a month or whatever, and you get maybe 10 channels that you watch. And everyone said, wouldn't it be great if we could just pay for the 10 channels that we wanted and then not have to pay the $120 for all the rest of it? The problem is the 10 channels you watch, each of them are charging like $20 a piece. So like they did that. They've now separated like, oh, you just want NBC and Peacock stuff? Great. That's over here for like $9.99 a month or $12.99 a month. Same thing if you want ABC, Disney, all that stuff. Well, now that's like $16.99 a month. So we're getting that. The problem is, now I have to buy all those services, and they're not like $4 or $5 a piece. They're all over $10, $12 a piece, and that adds up to be more than cable, honestly. So I'm with you. Now, if it's going to be just the same amount or more, I'd rather just have all the dumb channels I didn't watch anyway, all on one thing, and bring that back. But we're probably not. I mean, you can go do it, but
how much was cable anyway? Wasn't it like $70 or something?
It depends what you had. If you had all the like add-on stuff, but I know.
No. We just need the basic joint here. We balling on the budget. We balling on the budget. All I need is the basic cable channel.
This is something that I think you can relate to. This if you're like of a certain age and of a certain tax bracket when you were growing up as a kid, like your parents were. We grew up in a house where like
you had the packages.
No, we grew up in a house where some weeks we had cable, and then suddenly we didn't have it during like the school year, and then suddenly over the summer it came back.
When I was a kid,
we had it here and there. We didn't have it all the time.
When I was a kid, the channel that I always wanted was Boomerang.
Because I remember Boomerang.
They had all like the old school like cartoons, and I always wanted it, but we ain't paying. They not paying. paying for that package. But I just remember as a kid, like, man, I always want to watch this Boomerang.
See, I was
so now as an adult, I finally got it because I know somebody that knows somebody.
Yeah, why not? You got every channel known to man on your
allegedly.
Well, that's what you
I
have.
know somebody that knows somebody, and yeah, I've seen the Boomerang channel, and I was like, I felt like the 6 and 7 year old Tyvis is satisfied.
Dylan, did you ever have the premium channels on cable?
Actually, the opposite. So I would say me and you had similar upbringings with our parents loving the good Lord.
Yeah. Very religious family.
Yes.
Yeah,
my mom also, I'm not going to call my mom cheap on here. Frugal. Frugal woman.
Budget-minded, responsible. That's fine.
Yes.
We're raising kids. It's expensive.
This is my ultimate first world problem story that I like to tell about my childhood. The in between my sophomore and junior year of high school, that's when we had DirecTV. That's when that day, for some reason, first day of summer, is when my mom decided, you know what? We don't need this anymore.
Oh.
You guys don't need to be watching the stuff that you've been watching, and we can't afford it. So, first day of summer, no satellite.
So we
didn't have internet either.
Oh,
so you had the antenna.
We had to go outside.
Yeah, well, I mean,
how
unbelievable.
Well, it's the summer. That's what you're supposed to be doing anyway.
That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to be watching Boomerang, Tyvis.
No, well, I mean, yeah, but no. Actually, as a kid, I'd rather be out. I used to be outside all day. And as an adult, I barely watch TV now.
Wouldn't you agree that that's just a cruel time to cut the TV provider, though? The first day of summer?
Well, with the internet is the problem.
We didn't even have it until maybe a year and a half after that, which I feel like wasn't that big of a deal back then.
How was your grades in school at that time?
Probably very average, I would say.
I mean, you ended up in radio, so how good could they have been, right? I mean, all of us, we have to be real with ourselves
You should have been so locked in to the lesson plan.
It was summertime, Tyvis.
They don't get y'all summer reading. You ain't never get I never did that, by the way. You ain't know your teacher. They never said, listen, you need to read this book for school, and on the first week of school, you gonna get a quiz on it.
No. Didn't we all go to public school though?
And
none of that happened.
I'd spark note the whole
T-Bone,
book.
you did.
No, I went to my little tiny Christian school. They gave us reading assignments. We had all kinds of stuff we had to do over the summer.
You had to read the Bible over the summer.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I did that anyway. Back in the day, I was cover to cover on that thing. I had it down. I remember I had memory verses we had to do every week at church.
Due to our upbringing, I think if we did Bible trivia amongst all the shows,
oh yeah,
we got it.
Oh yeah,
we got it.
Let's go. I'm in. Let's talk about Nineveh. Let's get there. What happened? What's the significance? Sword drills on the fan. Break it open. Jeremiah 13:12. Got it. Bam. Yes, I'm in. Found something I'm good at. Oh, I'd be flying through that book. Are you kidding me? I knew where all the dirty words were, too. We used to go through, we had all those highlighted. I knew where ass was, every time in the Bible. Oh, yeah. I knew that one. Yeah, 100%.
There was a kid in my youth group that we started calling Satan because we were reading out loud. And instead of Satan, he said Satan.
Oh, no.
We never let him live it down. So after that, his nickname was Satan.
I remember one of my best friends growing up. This girl, Hannah, was a good friend, and she one time was reading, and she goes, let's go look at Malachi. And I said, Malachi? It's Malachi. Come on. Never let her live that down. Never let her live that down.
That's the worst when you had to, when you read the chapter and they say we go read in sections and the person in front of you goes, so now you trying to figure out what's the hard word to use.
I know there's a lot of you who are like, I don't get any of this and I'm sorry, but just know that for those of us who grew up in this world, if you know who McGee and me is, this was a segment for you. I just want to put that out there.
Man, there was some times, boy.
Listen, if you like to talk to tomatoes, I hope you like this segment. That's all I got to say on that. We'll get back to the buzzer next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Well, we are still monitoring a crash just west of Rice this morning. This is happening on 33, that westbound direction at Refugee Road. A left lane still blocked this morning. Looks like a couple of cars are involved. Thankfully, police are on scene, though. But as for your travel times, not good. 8 miles per hour in the single digits out there. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your fan traffic.
IKEA is celebrating 40 years of making home dreams possible in the U.S. Visit us in stores September 3rd until the 23rd for limited time offers and experiences like our Ortianda streetwear collection, our new Tilvercott furniture, daily chances to win gift cards, and more. Come celebrate 40 years of meatball-fueled shopping, brave attempts at our Swedish names, and the inexplicable need for stylish modern design. Offer valid September 3rd through September 23rd, 2025. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary. See store and ikea.us.com for details. Restrictions apply.
Hey, Buckeye fans. As the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, Roosters is kicking off an incredible giveaway you won't want to miss. This football season, we're giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. 3 drawings, 12 winners with prizes including tickets, sideline passes, and 3 trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Go to roosterswings.com to register and see all the details. 3 drawings, 12 amazing prizes. Register today and every day. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
One of our specialties here at Pella Wilson is getting rid of old, smaller windows with no view and replacing them with huge, beautiful windows that can change the look and feel of your home.
We tried that once, but we cut the hole a bit too big, so we had to put in a garage door instead in their dining room.
Wilson.
Didn't improve the view, but they do have a drive-through now, so you're welcome, Gruball family.
Get the windows that can change the look and feel of your home at PellaColumbus.com.
Morning Juice, real football talk. Just 2 guys who aren't afraid to say what needs to be said. And that's how she wrote.
Sponsored by Riverside Bank of Dublin.
Now streaming mornings on YouTube and 10 TV Plus. Attack and dominate.
I've been playing sports all my life. Little football, basketball, pickleball, cross training, mud events, Spartan races and things like that.
For Dr. Eric Williams, a successful chiropractor, staying active means everything. So when nagging knee pain slowed him down, he didn't want drugs or invasive surgery. He found a natural way to get lasting relief. QC Kinetics Cellular Therapies.
We're using my body's natural abilities to get better. And that's huge. In time, that's going to be the way of the future. Using your own body's ability to heal. Now I can play day to day and not have that severe pain.
Now he's back out there doing what he loves, thanks to QC Kinetics.
Life is good. You're not going to slow me down.
Leave the pain behind and get moving. Book your free consultation today with QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544.
Becoming a truck driver doesn't have to be complicated. At Schneider, we make it easy to get your commercial driver's license and start your new career. With our CDL apprenticeship training, you'll get paid to become a truck driver in just 5 to 6 weeks and have a Schneider driving job waiting for you when you've completed the program. Plus, during training, Schneider will provide transportation, lodging, and meals at no cost to you. Ready to get your career on the road? Learn more and apply today at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
Get the MVP, more value price from Coughlin Chevrolet. Lease a new 2026 Chevy Trailblazer, only $198 a month. New 26 Chevy Equinox, $239 a month. Or a new 26 Silverado, just $399 a month. Visit CoughlinChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
36-month lease with $39.99 due at signing, plus tax, title, and license. 10,000 miles per year, 25 cents per mile over. See dealer for details. Ends 9/30/25.
Guys, this season is game on at Synergenics and Low T Center, the MVPs of testosterone replacement therapy. Ready to tackle low energy and achieve your health goals like a pro? We've got the winning game plan with personalized TRT. Book a free consultation and automatically enter for a chance to win autographed sports memorabilia or tickets to major sporting events. Female patients also eligible. For more information or book an appointment, visit trtmvp.com. That's trtmvp.com.
It's almost Football Friday. All play and no work.
Sponsored by Tansky Sawmill Toyota.
Your home for football, the Fan. In terms of the Waffle House menu, Tyvis covered and smothered his opponents. Meanwhile, T-Bone is a chunk of hash who's often covered in gravy. I'm not sure what that means either. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
Got a new system in here today installed, new computer system where we play all of our sound, all of our commercials. It's mostly working fine. We've been checking it all day. Reeser's here now. Eric, I've been trying to check all the sound I can. The only one I had a problem with was they had an intro that said T-Bone and Tyvis on it, and I clicked on it, and this is what I get. Hell yeah. Why? I don't know if that's right. We need to. I mean, it's fine.
That's what you hear every morning at 6?
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, I don't see a problem here.
Yeah, it's a great song. I'm not denying the message is perfect.
You might have some problems with YouTube, but this works.
Yeah, so anyway, other than that, it's been mostly.
As long as you get the
bug-free
show
today.
sponsor, and I don't see the problem here.
It's been mostly bug-free
I
today.
do think that should be the official show open from now on.
it can be. We have to get the rights to it, though. You know,
What's
I don't
that
know.
cost? Like $5?
Well, it's got to be at least whatever what Ohio State paid to get Camp to do that song.
Oh, man.
Which, by the way, I was listening yesterday. You guys did a great job talking about all that because I was so glad
I
to hear.
believe you don't like Camp in the shoot.
I had never heard of Camp before the announcement was made that Camp was going to be played after the first quarter.
No, see the song.
Treat me well.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's the idea.
I just,
I mean, that's what
like that. It's catchy.
Trying to get 100,000 people to do just what you did.
No, but I feel like
y'all are so busy not embracing change. Y'all got to embrace the change.
I can embrace change. The thing is, we said when they first picked this song and we listened to it, because I'm willing to give anything a chance, but I said that's not going to cause the crowd to come together and sing because no one knows this song.
What's the song that they would know?
A billion of them. There's like you guys are talking about. And I think Bo hit the nail on the head, or someone on the show said Rascal Flatts cover of "Life Is a Highway." That's just lots and lots of people have heard that song.
How does that tie with Ohio?
It doesn't have to.
It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
That's the whole point of the song.
That was problem number one.
Rascal Flatts is from here.
Rascal Flatts is from here.
Oh, well, then never mind.
Yeah. And also the song, you've got this Life is a Highway, I Want to Ride It All Night Long. Like that song is an original that people know. They covered it and everyone would sing it. And I like the idea of, Ohio State, let's go. We're on the highway. We're fast. We're going to score a lot of points. That's perfect. There's tie-ins all around.
I'm going to push back with even needing a tie-in. If everybody knows the song and can sing along, who cares? Because what you're trying to do is create just a fun atmosphere for the in-between the first and second quarters. So who cares what the tie-in needs to be?
That's exactly right.
If people can sing along, then maybe you've got something there. Or you know what? Just do Knockerball.
I was
good too.
I was going to say we should play Hey There, Delilah.
Sure.
You can't do folksy with football, I think is my biggest takeaway from all of that, because there's difference. Like they had a Luke Combs song playing that more people were singing along to when you go back to last Saturday in the game against Ohio.
Everyone sings that at the top of their lungs if you know it.
Yeah. Country and football works, rock and football works, hip hop and football works, folksy and football just does not. It's a genre thing.
I totally agree with you on that. It's nothing against that music because you can listen to that stuff all day long, but just it's crowd response. Sweet Caroline. Why do they play that at a bunch of stadiums?
This ain't Carolina.
They play it in Boston. They play it at Penn State. And again, I'm not saying I hate Sweet Caroline personally. It's one of my least favorite songs ever.
Bum.
That's why it works, because everybody can do that part, and then it gets the crowd going. That's all you're looking for.
That was also the official song of your people until about 20 years ago. It became Mr. Brightside, and Michigan uses that one.
It was a song. It was a song that they used to play back in like 2010 and 2011. I can't remember what it was.
Which one?
At the shoe?
Yeah, at the shoe. It was a song they used to play and all the fans used to sing. I can't think of what it is though.
I don't know off the top of my head. I mean, there's been plenty of songs. Like obviously we have Hang On Sloopy, but I heard you guys talking about it. That didn't necessarily even have everybody going right away with that, which is too bad. But ultimately, just find something better than Camp. Just find a song that has a sing-along to it.
Maybe it was Don't Stop Believing by Journey. Maybe that
also works.
Another song where it's like, that's great. It just people know the song and they'll sing with it. And it's easy to pick up.
With it is you're going to have it for the rest of the season. And then at the end of the year, pivot. Right? Try again next year.
Rusty out of line. He said we should do some R. Kelly.
20 years ago, you probably would have gotten away with it. Now you cannot.
Little remix to Ignition.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, everybody knows the next line in that song. To your point, Dylan, like we could keep going with it.
We could.
R. Kelly, just not.
Yes, there are certain limits to this theory, but I think we've got a basic idea of what you could do here. So Yeah, good discussion there. What else do you guys have coming up today?
So we're not doing any of that on Bishop.
That's
and
fine,
Friends.
I know, but you did talk about it
We've
yesterday.
kind of put the camp discussion and the stadium atmosphere discussion in a box and gave that box a Viking funeral. Dom Taberi is going to join the program at 10:30. We'll do some Tuesdays with Uncle Dom, just about Ohio State and how they looked on the field, what to look for improvement week, and then the kick time against Washington. I'm sure you guys have talked about has 3:30 out in Seattle. Be the first true test for Julian Sain on the road. That's got a lot of juice to it. They got the Apple Cup this weekend. Washington does. And then in the NFL, boy, there is no shortage of storylines for the National Football League. Jameis to the Bengals is getting traction. I think the entire show that you will hear in the next 3 hours is for that. Just from what we saw as a show of Browns fans last year with Jameis. It would just be endlessly entertaining. John Breach, who writes for CBS Sports, he covers the NFL. He'll join us at 11:30. We'll do The Real Truth at 10 o'clock, and then we'll blitz the NFL, just some other observations from the National Football League. That'll be at 11 o'clock.
There you go. 3 hours of Bishop and Friends coming up next.
Shove it down your throat.
It's time for the buzzer.
Sponsored by Getchy's Amish Country Furnishings in Dublin. AmishCountryFurnishings.com.
All right, so some sad news to report. We just saw this come down in the last few moments. Robert Redford passing away at the age of 89. So legendary actor, director. I mean, he's, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, iconic film, All the President's Men. He's won an Oscar for directing, founded the Sundance Film Institute. Tyvis, what was your response when you heard this news?
Never heard of him. Never heard of him.
He did break a lot of ground for a lot of stuff in movies, but didn't cross over to Tyvis's world. Dylan, were you aware of Robert Redford? Have you seen a Robert Redford film? Okay. Yeah, so there you go. Anyway, may he rest in peace, but there you go. Some sad news to report this morning. There you go. He's 89 years old.
That's a long time.
We making it to 89, Tyvis?
Not a chance.
I'm not planning on it
Not
either.
a chance. Not a chance.
I actually did think about the other day. I said, if I could hit 78, boy, I'd feel really good about that.
I want to, if I start losing function, let me go ahead.
You're done.
Yeah.
Okay. I get that. That's fair. All right. That's it for us. Bishop and Friends coming up next. It's T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good Tuesday morning to you. Well, 71 northbound just west of Westerville looking pretty crazy out there. That's because of a crash just past Polaris Parkway and Gemini Place. A right lane blocked this morning because of this crash. Looking pretty congested out there. We're looking at slower drive times than usual, especially over by that 270 intersection. Do be mindful and make sure to pack that patience this morning. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your fan traffic. Make it a great day.
What's better than cheering the Buckeyes on to victory? Wearing our exclusive collection of OSU jewelry as you watch. Hi, this is Alex Johnson from the Diamond Cellar. We're an officially licensed jeweler of The Ohio State University, and we've created beautiful Buckeye jewelry that will last a lifetime. From Blocko earrings to Diamond Script Ohio necklaces, we've got luxury Buckeye gifts starting at $99. No matter where you're watching, show your Buckeye love at the Diamond Cellar, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
Now at Great Lakes Hyundai, save on new 2025 Sonatas with 0% financing for 60 months. 0% while supplies last. Columbus or Dublin or glexhyundai.com.
It's always a good day at the Nationwide Children's Hospital Championship. September 18th through 21st at the Scarlet Course. PGA Tour's rising stars compete, Hub 13 drink specials, and more. Get free tickets today at ncc-golf.com.
Your game day headquarters is here at ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus, the only place to watch and win. Catch every play on more than 30 TVs and over 50 feet of video wall. Score tickets, signed professional and college sports memorabilia, and pen cash prizes. Join the watch parties for every home team game with a tailgate buffet and bucket specials. Plus, get official game day swag with every table reservation. Game day lives here, only at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
My toilet's clogged, backed up too. The sink is running slow. Water's backed up everywhere. Oh, please don't overflow.
Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain or you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee.
It's 93 or free.
guaranteed. Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
We could tell you what makes Giant Eagle special, but we think our customers say it best.
I love the fresh produce. I love the fresh meat.
I'm pretty sure the fish guy knows me by now. We're buds.
I love to grill. That alone keeps me coming back.
The people that work here are so nice and so helpful.
Everybody loves the cakes from Giant Eagle.
On every shelf, in every department, we're always going for better because being your Giant Eagle matters.
This is my Giant Eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic. Making it happen.
Sounding an alarm.
Did any of this have to happen?
No.
All new tonight, ABC 6 News continues to investigate the city's mandate to replace thousands of water meters in Columbus homes,
Nobody said that they could come and flood my house.
raising questions about who is doing the work,
You don't think constituents should be upset about this?
the hiring practices that are causing even more safety concerns.
Do you think our coverage exposed a lot about this company?
I think it's a good thing.
Tonight at 6.
Hi, I'm Morgan. I have 3 kids. I have an IQ of 160. I work with the cops.
You're a cop?
No, but they do sign my paychecks.
Caitlin Olsen returns in High Potential, the #1 drama.
She was abducted. You knew that already, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought it'd be nice to let you have this one.
And one of the best new crime procedurals.
You're waiting on me to leave so you can poke around without a warrant, aren't you?
Yeah. High Potential. Tonight at 10 on ABC 6.
Scotty Vegas here. Smartest bet of the season? Bet on yourself. I needed a weight loss plan that fit into real life. Tailgates, road trips, kids' nights, and still lets you eat. Week 1 with Awaken 180, I was down 6. By the end, 45 pounds gone. That's with wings, chili, meatballs, sausages, all the good stuff. It's the Tailgate transformation. Structure, coaching, and food that tastes like a win. Make the smart play. Start your Tailgate transformation at awaken180weightloss.com.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good morning. I'm Eric Reeser. Week 2 in the NFL wrapped up last night with a Monday night doubleheader. Rashad White's go-ahead touchdown with 6 seconds left powered the Buccaneers over the Texans 20-19 in Houston. Baker Mayfield had a pair of touchdowns in the win. Tampa's 2-0, while C.J. Stroud and Houston fall to 0-2. Late last night in Vegas, the Chargers beat the Raiders 20-9. Vegas is also 2-0, while Los Angeles is 2-0. Vegas 1-1. Week 3 in the NFL begins Thursday in Buffalo. The Bills host the Dolphins at 8:15. In college football, number 1 Ohio State's on a bye this week. Buckeyes are on the road next week against 2-0 Washington. It was announced yesterday that game will be a 3:30 kick on CBS. Huskies will play in the Apple Cup Saturday night at Washington State. In baseball Monday, the Reds trounced the Cardinals 11-6. The win snaps a 3-game losing streak for Cincinnati, who's 2 games back in the NL wild card. Redlegs have 12 games left in the regular season. They're back in St. Louis tonight at 7:45. You can hear that game right here on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Your morning just got more interesting. Distilled and barrel-picked for your listening pleasure. Bo Bishop, a local sports media legend. What William T. Sherman was to the Union Army, he is to Northern College football. A husband, a father, and middling youth sports coach. He's friends with Central Ohio sporting royalty.
Talking to Ohio State Athletic Director Ross Bjorken. Coach Day walking on with us right now. Good to see you, buddy. Good buddy Austin Ward. My good buddy Tim May, the Tim May Show. The great Doug Lavery's joining us.
Hi, everybody. Dom Tibbetts
Barry here.
Oh, Reese came in and he handed me papers.
Yeah.
And then he said, "You see that button? That's the only button you need to worry about. Don't touch. There's 8,000 buttons in front of me." Oh, I didn't know what he was talking about.
The one that says on.
We blew the budget on this imaging, and only 2 guys answered our ad on Craigslist. Ryan Baker and Eric Reeser. Act accordingly. You're now listening to Bishop and Friends.
Bishop and Friends is sponsored by Diamond Seller, your true jeweler for over 75 years.
All right, let's do it live on a Tuesday edition of the program. Bo and the boys with you for the next 3, loaded up here on an NFL-heavy Tuesday edition. We'll hit you with the real truth coming up at 10 o'clock. 10:30, Uncle Dom will stop by. 11 o'clock, we blitz Week 2 in the National Football League. And John Breach, the national NFL correspondent from CBS, will join us coming up at 11:30. I got a text. Well, first of all, I got a phone call yesterday during our show. And the phone number was from a 406 area code, which is an area code for the great state of Montana. And as far as I know, it's the only area code Montana has. There aren't enough people for a second one. So the whole time I was growing up, the entire state, which geographically roughly is 4 states of Ohio, had one area code. So I got a call from Montana area code, didn't recognize it. We were doing the show, so it went to voicemail, no voicemail. Probably an hour later, I got a text message from this same Montana phone number, and the phone number said, "Hey, BB, it's the other BB from the Bishop clan." And it said, "I'm on a 2,000-mile motorcycle ride the last couple of weeks." And this is an exact quote. "I found myself in Ohio. Going to go to Chattanooga, then back north. I don't have a destination. Just back to Montana by October." So my phone doesn't recognize the number. So I'm racking my brain, like, who is it? I mean, clearly it's someone who knows me, and there are quite a few bishops in Montana, but not enough that I wouldn't be recognizable. So it clicks with me that it's got to be my cousin Brett. That would make sense. He would be the one to potentially be doing this on the motorcycle and all of this. So I text my uncle, and I'm like, is this Brett's number? He goes, "Sure enough, he's somewhere out east." So then we have this conversation. And the line where he says, "I don't have a destination, just back to Montana by October." What red-blooded American man wouldn't want to do something like that? And I thought about something that I'd always wanted to do, before wife and children and jobs and all of those things. Have either one of you guys seen the classic 60s movie Easy Rider? Have you seen? It doesn't end particularly well. Peter Fonda, Jack Nicholson. It's a classic. You don't have to see it. It's a bit of a rough on the ending. But this notion of getting on a motorcycle and just driving wherever you want to go. And it became part of the culture, obviously, before my time in the 70s and parts of the early 80s. Motorcycle culture became a big part of it. Certainly you've heard of the Hells Angels, or maybe you watch Sons of Anarchy, and there's that side of it too. But there is something about just the freedom of it. So he sent me some photos of his Harley that he's driving across the country in. He's been driving for a couple of weeks. And this notion of just got to be back to Montana by October, who wouldn't want to do something like that? Doesn't that? And I didn't do that type of thing. I got a job in this business while I was still in college. And I didn't do those things. And now here I am approaching 50. And you understand why there's why when you get to be a certain age, there's like a midlife crisis that happens. Because as he's describing all these things, I'm like, why didn't I do this? I know why I didn't, because there was responsibility and there were these things and there were opportunities, and you take them and you climb and you climb and you climb. Then all of a sudden you got 3 kids. You go, what the hell just happened here? But good job out of him.